What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Yo. The fuck is this, yo? What the hell? What is all this shit, man? What the fuck? Where'd all this shit come from, man? Oh, damn, that's what it is. Pussies are bleeding. Oh, that's what, okay, damn, let me just watch my step. Be careful. Be careful where you step. Damn, I thought I only had one female on AGS podcast. Apparently I got, 5, 6? How many of them niggas it is? Damn. All right, hold on. Let me kick these pussies out the way. Niggas then drop they pussies. Let me move these shits to the side. Let's go. A lot of frauding. A lot of lies. A lot of frauding. Motherfuckers always telling y'all about these motherfucking DMs and shit, but they don't never show them. They don't never show this shit. Never show this shit. But all of a sudden, they were saying this and that in the DMs. But where they at? Tell them to show y'all. It's a reason they don't want to show y'all. It's a reason they don't want to show y'all. Because they just want y'all to take their motherfucking word for it. God damn. First of all, let me start with Melon. Wow, Melon. You are the biggest dick eater and you are a straight pussy. You know what I'm saying? I hit you up earlier today. You would not answer the phone. But yet, you get on this fucking podcast or whatever the fuck they got going on and you want to run your motherfucking mouth, nigga? You want to run your mouth? But you couldn't say none of that shit to me. Melon, you ain't never said nothing to me about any problems you had, nigga. Now you want to get around these niggas and act tough. And you know what's real funny? And I swear to God on my mother when I say this. Ravish wanted me to kick your nut ass off the podcast last week. He wanted me to keep everybody but you. Because Ravish don't fuck with you, you fucking clown. And I swear to God on my mother. He said kick you. He said keep everybody but Melon. Keep everybody but Melon. Ravish wanted you off the motherfucking podcast. But now you let these niggas brainwash your dick-eating ass. When the fuck have me and you ever had a problem, Melon? When, nigga? And you talking about I owe you something? Nigga, I owe you shit. Fuck is you talking about? Nigga, if anything, you owe me money. If y'all don't know, besides just game sharing, we do movie sharing too. You know what I mean? I gave this nigga access to my Voodoo account. You know what I mean? Who put all the movies there, nigga? Me. I buy movies for $30. He'll give me like $10. I would tell him that. Yo, just give me like 10. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time I bought like 8 movies. This nigga ain't give me a fucking dime. You know what I'm saying? But now you want to sit there and tell me somebody owe you something? Owe you nothing, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, dick sucker? That nigga Ravish playing the shit out your stupid ass. Fuck is you talking about? That nigga don't even like you. He wanted me to kick you a couple of days ago, nigga. I could pull up the fucking chat log when me and this nigga had a long conversation. And he wanted you to fuck out of here. I said, I'm getting rid of Drew and Melon. He said, no, keep Drew. We need the young nigga. But you can get rid of Melon. I'm like, damn. And I really didn't want to get rid of you because I really fuck with your nut ass. But I was like, damn, get rid of Melon? He wanted me to get rid of you. Facts. Swear to God on my mother. No lies. No lies. This is facts. And Ravish, I had a feeling that you was a bitch ass nigga. You are a cold pussy. I called you the other day and I asked you, Ravish, do you have any motherfucking problems, nigga? All that energy you had today, you had none of that on the phone. Yeah, you said we need to get rid of the drama. We need to stop all the drama shit. Yes, you definitely said that. But along with getting rid of Melon. But all that shit you talking now, you ain't say none of that shit the other day. I swear to God, strike me the fuck down right now. You ain't say none of that when we was on the motherfucking phone, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I asked you, yo, what can we do to make the podcast better? Which direction do you think we should go? What do you think we should do? Did you address any of your concerns? Did you address any of that? You know who told me that y'all niggas had secret problems? DC told me. I didn't even know about none of that shit till today. DC told me. When I was on the phone with DC, he told me, yo, they got this. Now, today is when I'm hearing all of these fucking problems. Tell them niggas to show you the DMs that we had when they was addressing all this shit. Same thing when I fucking talked to Drew the other day. Where that energy was at the other day, Drew? You was on the motherfucking phone sounding like my son, nigga. You was listening to daddy talk, nigga. You ain't say shit smart. You ain't get disrespectful or none of that. And the funny thing is, y'all never had this energy. Especially you, Ravish. You was putting on a show today. Oh, you was really performing. You trying to really get niggas to come watch that motherfucking podcast that ain't nobody checking for. You was putting on a show today. You was putting on a show today, nigga. You ain't, I called Ravish. I got the fucking call logs. I called Ravish. And today, and the funny thing is, earlier, I did the AGS podcast. Did I throw anybody under the bus? Did I disrespect Ravish in any way? Did I call Ravish out his name in any way? What did I tell y'all? I said I contacted Ravish 3 times before this podcast. Apparently, he saw it and ignored it. But then they say I don't reach out to people. I contacted Ravish 3 times before I made that podcast. I even waited a half an hour. Contacted him again. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? I hit up Melon before the podcast that I made earlier. I hit up Melon. He did not answer because Melon he's a pussy. We know Melon a pussy. Ain't nobody checking for you, Melon. Stop it. I don't know why y'all niggas talking like y'all hot shit around here, dog. Y'all need to stop it. All of a sudden, niggas got all this fucking energy. Y'all niggas is pussy, dog. Facts. Tell them niggas to show y'all these DMs. Where they was coming to me. Yo, hard8. If niggas was coming to me with so many problems, why the fuck they remain on the podcast? What, a battered wife syndrome or some shit? I'm doing all this abusing to these niggas, but yet they still showed up every Sunday. Quote unquote, for free. But I'm just this super bad guy behind the scenes though. But yet they showed up every motherfucking Sunday for free. But I'm not listening to nothing they telling me. And then they got the nerve to say, oh, I think it's just about, it's the money with hard8. But then Drew turned around and tell y'all, I tried to tell hard8, yo, you can get more money, and he didn't want to do it. But yeah, I'm doing it for the money? Like, it's all about the money with me? Like, which fucking way is it? You trying to get me more money and I decline, but yet, he's only doing it, I think it's just about him and the money. This is the crazy thing. I had this conversation with everybody before the shit started. Now I hear Psycho telling these niggas, niggas just ain't really gonna go hard if they're not being paid for it. When money was never supposed to be an issue. I had this conversation to everybody before the motherfucker started. And nobody said anything. Everybody, like, if niggas was fucked up, why they ain't just say that? I guess, no, everybody wanted to portray that they this baller and all this shit. I don't need no money. I don't need none of this money. I got this, I got that. Okay, cool. So everything on point then. We gonna do this then. Yeah, ain't no problem. I don't care. I don't want none of that money shit. But now all of a sudden, well, motherfuckers ain't gonna do what they gotta do because they're not getting paid for it and this, that, and the third. But when I had told these niggas about the money, the way they reacted as if I was disrespecting them. Fuck you think I'm broke or some shit, nigga? I don't need none of this money. Oh, all right, well, cool then. We gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? But now here we go where it's like, niggas ain't gonna do nothing if they ain't getting no money. Yeah, really? Really? Wow. And then Drew. Let me address Drew. Drew, when you was gonna kill yourself, right? Remember that? Remember, Drew? Remember you was depressed and you was ready to murder yourself? Remember your weak ass was ready to kill yourself? Who the fuck called you, you bitch ass nigga? Who called you? You fucking clown. Who talked you off that ledge, nigga? I did. But I don't give a fuck about nobody, right? But when you was having suicidal thoughts, who the fuck called you? And according to you, I'm the only one that called you nut ass. But yeah, I'm doing everything, but I don't care about nobody. I do this, I do that. I'm this bad guy, I'm this bad person. But when you was ready to fucking jump off the motherfucking building and paint the ground, nigga, I called you. I called you and had a discussion with you. I called you and had a heart-to-heart with you on some real shit when you was suicidal, nigga. But now you want to turn around and talk crazy? Which one of these other niggas called you when you was on Twitter with that dumb shit? Huh? Who else called you? Who? According to you, it was only me. Who else, nigga? Exactly. Nobody else called your ass. They ignored the shit out your tweets. when you thinking about killing yourself, nigga. It was me that called you and had like an hour-long conversation with your ass. I ain't have to do that. I was sitting here chilling. I called you. Damn, Drew, what's up, man? What you going through, man? Let's talk about it. What's good? What's the issue? It was me that called you bitch-ass nigga. Now you want to get on a motherfucking video and run your fucking mouth. The fuck out of here, nigga. I should have let you kill yourself, you nut-ass nigga. Fuck out of here, you fucking clown. I was there for your bitch ass. Keep talking about this dumbass fucking AGS game night and movie night and all that. Fuck that shit, nigga. That shit don't really count. When you was ready to kill yourself, nigga, I was there. Fuck is you talking about, you fucking nut? Tell him about that. Why you ain't bring that up, Drew? Why you ain't mention that, Drew? Huh? You talking about everything else, pussy? Why you ain't say nothing about that? Why you ain't say, damn, when I was ready to kill myself, damn, hard8 did reach out to me, man, and talk me off that ledge. Why you ain't bring that up, Drew? Exactly, soft-ass nigga. Kill yourself, bitch-ass nigga. Fuck out of here, you fucking clown. You want to talk all this dumbass shit. Oh, he keep calling me a dick eater. Nigga, I never, ever told you not to go on somebody else's podcast. I just talked to you the other day, and I told you what I said. I said, have the same energy. I told you straight to you, Drew. I said, I don't care if you support Weapon Wheel Press. I don't give a fuck what podcast you support. I said, all I ask is you have the same energy when it comes to the podcast you on. Ain't nobody try to control y'all bitch-ass niggas. Melon talking about, but he don't try to control us. Melon, whenever I ever try to control you, talking about I called you and said they was the ops. The fuck is you talking about? I called you and asked you a motherfucking question. I didn't tell you what to do or what not to do. I wanted to check your motherfucking temperature because there was a lot of shit going on at that time. So I just wanted to know where you stood. That's it. I don't fuck with niggas that play both sides of the fence. Y'all bitch ass niggas don't understand that, then I don't know what the fuck to tell you. I don't fuck with niggas like that. Never did I tell you, and like you said out your own mouth, everybody already knew that you support Weapon Wheel Podcast. Exactly. Everybody already knows that. Ain't nothing changed. You still a dick eater. Ain't nothing fucking changed. So what the fuck is you talking about? Making up talking about some, and that shit was a long time ago. That shit was over a year ago when I hit you up checking your motherfucking temperature. And I did not tell you not to do something. So knock it the fuck off. You lying. You lying. Never did I tell you, yo, don't they the ops don't fuck with them niggas. I ain't never tell you because you continue to do that. So what the fuck is you talking about? And like I said, that shit was a long time ago. What y'all seen today is obviously these niggas already had these ill will feelings. Motherfuckers keep telling me they did all this talking. They hit me up about their concerns. That's a lie. The first time I talked to Drew was the other day. That's it. That's it. He never said nothing about, yo, hard8, man, you too disrespectful. Yo, hard8, you disrespectful to me. Yo, hard8, it's hard to talk to you. Yo, hard8, I can't talk to you. Did we not have a civilized conversation the other day, Drew? Did we not? Did you tell him that? Did you tell him everything? Did you tell him that? Did you say, yeah, I called hard8 the other day. We had a civilized conversation. I got the text message right here. After I got off the phone with him, I text Ravish. I said, yo, I just talked to Drew. Everything on point. I got the receipts if need be. I got the text messages. Yo, I just talked to Drew. Everything on point. Did you tell him that? Oh, it's hard to talk to hard8. But yeah, we just had a civilized conversation the other day. But now it's hard to talk to hard8. Now y'all getting on here fucking lying. Lying. Where is it at? Let me see. I'm going to tell you how long me and Drew was talking. It was the other day, 5:37 p.m. You know what I'm saying? We was on the phone for 34 minutes. 34 minutes, Drew, but no, you can't talk to hard8. It's hard to talk to hard8. He don't know how to talk to people. Clean your pussy up, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? We had a 34-minute conversation, and not once did anybody scream. Not once did anybody disrespect anybody or nothing. We had a civilized conversation about what was going on, and I told Drew, I'm like, listen, dog, it looks crazy if you supporting other people's podcasts but not your own. We had this conversation. You know what I'm saying? And then he did bring up about the drama shit. Like, yo, I think also we need to stop with the drama and all that shit because that looks bad on us. And I was like, yeah, you're right, because me and Ravish just had that same conversation. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely on point about that. And we was talking, I explained to him why I don't do the AGS game night and the games and all that shit. I mean, the movie night and all that. I explained to him all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? All that shit he talking today, he did not say none of that shit the other day. Like I said, we had a 34-minute civilized conversation, but yet he get on here and tell y'all, oh, it's hard to talk to 8. You can't talk to 8 because he just disrespectful all the time. But yeah, he didn't tell y'all, yeah, I talked to 8 the other day. Everything was cool. We had a nice civilized conversation. You know what I mean? We was bouncing a few ideas off each other. That's it. That's it. Also, I want to address, they keep saying, I let people talk about them. Am I your fucking guardian, nigga? Am I your guardian? You can't defend yourself? Remember what happened the last time I was defending other niggas? Y'all remember how that went, right? Now, as far as tagging people in Twitter, this is why I do it. People are hitting me up talking shit about other people. My thought process is, why the fuck you telling me? Here go his motherfucking tag. Go tell him. That's my thing. Y'all want to talk shit about these niggas? Talk shit to them so they can defend themselves. It's not left for me to defend niggas. I done did that before, and we know how that went. I done defended niggas before. I done jumped out on that front line for niggas before, and we know how that shit went. I'm not doing that no more. But yeah, listen, you ain't got to tell me about that person. Here go they tag right here. Yeah, go tell him. Go tell him so he can defend himself. That's why I tag other niggas. I mean, that's why I was tagging them. Because people are coming to me about their problems with the panel member. I'm on the tip like, why the fuck y'all keep telling me? Tell them. Oh, you don't know his handle? Because they'll talk shit about these niggas and not tag them. And tell me about it. Fuck you want me to do? Here go his handle. Go tell him. And see how it goes. That's it. It wasn't me trying to promote niggas talking shit about them. I just want to make sure that y'all want to run your mouth to people, then tell them directly. I don't really like that backbiting shit, that subliminal shit and all that. I like direct. Be direct. Don't come telling me. Don't come crying to me about somebody else. Go tell them. This is why when somebody would talk shit about them, I would tag them so they can see it. You know what I mean? Same shit I used to do when we was in the Skype calls. When we was in the Skype calls and niggas would be talking shit about niggas behind their back. Soon as that person would join the Skype call, I would be like, yo, say that shit you was saying now. Hey, this nigga was running his mouth about you when you wasn't here. Hey, say that shit now, dog. Because I don't like that shit. Say that shit to them. Don't tell me about it. Say it to them. That's why I would tag them. That's it. It was no other reason why I would tag them. You know what I mean? It wasn't that I supported what the person said or I'm riding with the person or anything like that. Niggas been telling me to cut niggas off for the longest and I never did it. So that wasn't even the case. The only thing is y'all talking shit about these niggas, go tell them. Why you telling me? You got something to say? Right? You big, you bad. You want to get disrespectful? You got some fly shit to say out your mouth? All right, cool. Go tell them. Wasn't that I supported it? Yo, go tell them. That's it. Right? Now, as far as running the polls was just to try to make the podcast better. I can't like this. And niggas be talking about I'm sensitive. These niggas is sensitive as fuck. People are going to why you don't never say anything about people talking shit to you. Niggas talking shit to me all the time. Niggas in the chat right now talking shit. Am I blocking them or anything like that? Niggas talk shit all day long. To me, to everybody. Oh, you only read when niggas talk shit. False. That's fucking false. The fuck is they talking about? I thought these niggas was thick skinned. I thought they could handle the shit. You know what I'm saying? I thought they could handle it. Oh, you not defending us and they talking shit about me. Yo, defend yourself. The fuck? I'm not defending niggas no more. I already know what happened the last time I did that shit. Also, damn, I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, I'm not defending niggas. I already know what happened the last time. Oh, the mod status. The reason why I got rid of the mod status is because these niggas was blocking people for no reason. No reason. A motherfucker say something like, yo, Ravish, you're not good at this game or some shit like that, and he'll block him. For y'all, maybe y'all remember, but you can go back to previous AGS and you'll be like, and you'll hear me saying, you blocked him for what? That's why I took the mod status, because they was blocking everybody for any little thing they say, even if it was not disrespectful. They was still blocking people. It could be regular shit, just simple regular shit, and they was blocking niggas. That's why I took the mod status, and I explained that. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say this is why I took the mod status? Did you ever hear anybody say something about it? Now all of a sudden they bringing up mod status. Did anybody ever say anything? Nobody never came to me about no mod status. Nobody never said anything live about mod status. You ever hear anybody check me about their mod status? No, you didn't. A lot of shit that these niggas is saying today, they never said to me. This is why Lucas said it. It seemed like y'all got a lot of ill will going to get, because they do. That's a fact. That's a fact. A lot of shit that these niggas is saying today, they never said to me. Ever. Ever. And like I said, we had a conversation. I had a conversation with Ravish. I've been talking to Ravish for the last week. Ravish, you seen how Ravish was acting today? He never acted like that when it was just me and him on the phone. Never. And then today when I'm talking to DC, DC calls him on the three-way. I didn't tell DC to do this. I didn't even know DC was doing it. Ravish, get on the phone. Yo, don't talk to hard8. He trying to probe you for information. DC like, yo, hard8 is here. So he was like, oh, well, hard8, you already made a video, right? Oh, you made a video. Wait, ain't nothing else to say. And then he rage quit the call. He ran off. I ain't even really get to say nothing. He ran off. But yeah, he telling y'all, yeah, I talked to hard8. I said what I said now to him. And right before this part, he's a liar. He's a fucking liar. He's a liar. I said, what the fuck is you talking about? He was like, no, you made your video, right? Yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say. Ain't nothing else to say. And then he ran off and left the call. But yet, he got all this fucking mouth on a little shindig and shit. You know what I mean? On a battered wives fucking get together. You know what I'm saying? And then motherfuckers like, yo, send hard8 the link. Nah, he ain't never sent us the link. I send any of them niggas the link. I don't give a fuck. I ain't got nothing to hide. This is what I be telling you. I ain't got no problem with addressing none of this shit live. Because I ain't got shit to hide. And these niggas can't produce no motherfucking evidence of all of these fucking DMs they talking about. And then Drew leave out that we just had a conversation the other day. Civilized. No arguing. Nobody raised their voice. No name calling. None of that shit. None of that shit. We was all, just me and him, we had a regular conversation. All right, everything was cool. That's why when I got on Twitter today and I seen that he still was doing the same shit we was just talking about, it was like, you know what? I'm done with these niggas, dog. I'm out. I'm done. I just talked to this nigga for 34 minutes. I just had a 34-minute conversation with Drew on August 19th. August 19th, I had a 34-minute video with Drew about these concerns. He gets on Twitter today, and it's like we never even had the conversation. Y'all always talking about, yo, call them first. I called Ravish 3 times before today's podcast. He didn't say anything. And then Ravish had a lot of shit to say today. Even Miss hard8 was like, yo, where's this energy coming from with Ravish? You always on the phone with Ravish. Why is he talking like he talking now? Again, me and Ravish on the phone. We never had no motherfucking back and forth, no arguments and none of that. And I will always ask Ravish, what do you think I should do, Ravish? What direction do you think we should go in? What you think would better the podcast, Ravish? I always call Ravish. Always. And you know what he said? Get rid of Melon. Get rid of Melon. Get rid of Melon. On August 18th, I talked to Ravish, 29 minutes. We was trying to figure out what to do. That's August 18th. The very next day, August 19th, I talked to Ravish for 38 minutes. Again, all of that energy he had today, never showed it. Never said any of these things. And then I tried to call him today and he never answered. The last time I talked to him was on, I hit him up. I said, yo, I talked to Drew, everything on point. And he said, cool. But yet, then today, they put up that banner for their new podcast, right? How did that banner go up so fast? That lets you know right there. They telling on themselves that they already was behind the scenes brewing some shit up. They already had this ill will and they never said nothing. Even fucking DC told me today. I found out a lot of shit today from DC. I didn't even fucking know. He like, yo, they got a problem, man. They got a problem with you. Like, they wonder why you ain't doing AGS game night or the movie night. And I had already explained this. Oh, and then another thing with the fucking Patreon. Oh, he was quick to tell everybody that he wasn't a part of the Patreon. Yo, I'm doing that. If they don't even realize I'm doing that to protect them. Fucking dummies. If people start pledging to the Patreon and they think I'm a part of it and I'm not, they are going to be mad and they're going to stop fucking with them. That's why I had to hurry up and jump out there and let everybody know, listen, I'm not a part of this Patreon. So nobody won't be confused. Because the next thing niggas was going to do was start saying that them niggas was scamming. Oh, y'all niggas scamming, man. Y'all said hard8 was part of it. Because remember, the original art had me up in it and everything. It had my face on the Patreon and everything. So now motherfuckers like, oh, all right. They start pledging to the Patreon thinking that I'm going to be a part of this shit and I'm not. Now they are going to start attacking them. Yo, these motherfuckers are scamming us. Yo, this some bullshit. What the fuck is they doing? So that's why I had to hurry up and jump out of there before there was any confusion. Because y'all know that would have happened. Damn, hard8. I thought hard8 was a part of this Patreon. Well, hard8 ain't a part of this. I pledged y'all. Yo, y'all stealing. This is some scam shit. That's why the fuck I said I jumped out there to let everybody know. Listen, I am not a part of the Patreon. How you think people would have felt if they was subscribing to the Patreon thinking that we were all doing it and then to find out that I wasn't a part of it? Motherfuckers would have been pissed. People would have been pissed. So yes, I had to jump out there and let people know, listen, I am not a part of this. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. What did I do wrong on that point? What am I doing wrong? I'm trying to make sure people are not confused. I'm trying to make sure people don't stop fucking with y'all. I'm trying to make sure people don't run around and start saying that y'all scamming niggas. I'm trying to make sure that's what I'm doing wrong. Hey, I'm not a part of this Patreon. This is not me. This is my Patreon right here. This is their Patreon. I've been telling them niggas I told Drew over a year ago to start his own Patreon. Remember when Cycle started a Patreon that was supposed to be for all of them? I was telling them to do it then. Because I said I don't want to get into no money partnerships because I don't want that shit to cause any issues. These niggas is mad because daddy wouldn't spend time with them. That's what this shit is all about. These niggas was harvesting ill will because I wasn't doing the AGS game night and I wasn't doing AGS movie night that they were doing for their Patreon. These niggas is mad because daddy wouldn't spend time with these niggas. This shit is crazy. Because I want to stay away and stay out the way so there's no issues. I'm the fucking bad guy. As if they don't know my motherfucking history on this YouTube shit. As if they don't know my history on this YouTube shit. There's a reason why I be falling back. Because of reasons like this. And if you don't get that shit, I don't know what to tell y'all niggas. This is exactly why I be on some fallback shit. This is exactly why I only wanted to really interact with niggas on Sunday. On Sunday to eliminate problems. And look, just because I wasn't spending time with them, now these niggas was harvesting ill will behind the scenes. And then these niggas is desperate. They got random motherfuckers showing up on the podcast running their fucking mouth. Should I start letting everybody in here that got a problem with them to talk shit? Random motherfuckers, some old dick-eating ass dude from across seas, some dick eater. I could let 1,000 random niggas in here right now to shit on these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I could let 1,000 niggas in here right now to shit on these niggas. They letting some random nigga join the podcast to tell them what the fuck is going on with AGS. What type of sucker shit is that? These niggas is desperate. Niggas trying to build a case, nigga. You can't, nigga. I'm tough line, nigga. I've been real. I'm always real. Nigga, you can't never question nothing. Fuck is you talking about? I helped Candace, right? When Candace got her first TV, she got her first 4K TV that I helped her buy. She ain't had no 4K Blu-ray player. She ain't had none of that shit. I got a fucking Voodoo account with hundreds of fucking 4K movies. I give Candace access to it. Hey, Candace, this me and Melon thing. Me and Melon, we be, like movie sharing, where I buy most of the movies. You know what I'm saying? I gave Candace the access to the account. One day I came with like 3 movies. I said, well, Candace, just give me $10 because I had got like 2-3 movies. She was like, oh, that's it? I thought it was going to be more. It was like $10, $15. I was like, nah, it ain't, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to kill y'all, you know what I mean? But yeah, here you go. But I don't give a fuck about nobody. I don't look out for nobody. I'm giving motherfuckers access to my Voodoo account. Them 4K movies ain't cheap. Them shits ain't cheap. You got free range. Go ahead, rock out. Rock out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the bad guy though. I don't fuck with these. I talk to Ravish all the fucking time. Like I talk to Ravish a lot outside the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Not every single day, but usually when me and Ravish get on the phone, we on the phone for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to figure out how we can make the podcast better, talking about random shit like that. You know what I'm saying? What's up with some guests? Oh, I'm going to try to get this guest. I'm going to try to do that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's so hard to talk to hard8. Fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. This whole thing is bullshit. This is all, listen, y'all got to understand, most of this is because I was on some fallback shit. Because daddy wasn't spending time with him. That's what this about. Think about it like this. If I was treating these niggas so fucking bad, how the fuck they show up every Sunday and for free? Well, that's a big deal, right? Now all of a sudden, they was doing this shit for free. You know what I'm saying? If I was treating these niggas so bad, why the fuck are you still showing up every Sunday? How does that work? Battered wife syndrome or some shit? What the fuck is going on? I know if somebody was treating me so badly, I ain't showing up no more. I'm done. I'm out. Right? They didn't have no incentive to stay. What was their incentive to stay since I was treating them so bad? What was their incentive? Why did they stay? Because the way they make it sound like I was just killing these niggas. I was just disrespecting these niggas fucking daily. You know what I'm saying? But yet they still showed up every Sunday for free with no incentive. But I was such a bad guy. Do some of y'all think, do this shit make any sense to you? Does it add up? Who the fuck is going to stay around somebody that treat them so badly for free with no incentives? Right? That's what they were saying. They got no incentive. They not getting paid. Who stays around when they being treated so bad? AGS was just this past Sunday, right? Go back and listen to it. Do it sound like there could have been some turmoil in the background? Go back and listen to it. Do it sound like there was some turmoil behind the scenes? Everything can flow the way it's been flowing, but it's all this turmoil behind the scenes. This is another thing that they tried to do on Weapon Wheel. They tried to make y'all believe that all of this shit going on behind the scenes, but they never proved it. That's just so y'all can run with that and make your own assumptions. You know what I'm saying? Run with that and make their own assumptions. This is why anytime there was a problem, I would make it public. This is why anytime there was a problem, I would make it public. So they wouldn't try to do what Weapon Wheel did. That way, if everything is public, y'all know everything that went down. When shit like this happened, motherfuckers can't be like, well, I did this and I did that. Behind the scene, oh, I did them. I did this. I did that. That's exactly why I used to make everything fucking public so everybody can be aware. Because y'all know, if, let's just say none of this shit was public and Candace just disappeared off the podcast. None of this shit was public. Psycho disappeared. None of this shit was public. All the members disappeared. Who the fuck gonna get blamed? Who's gonna get blamed? Who's the blame gonna come on? Me. Automatically. Damn, what happened to Candace? What's going on? Oh man, I'd rather not talk about it. Damn, must have been hard8. What happened to Psycho? Nah, we're not gonna talk about that. Must have been hard8. Had to be hard8. This is why I was making everything public, because I'm tired of motherfuckers blaming me every time some fucking drama happens. I'm at fault. These niggas, oh, well, if it happened with one podcast, it must have happened with another. And it's happening with this podcast, it must be you. Let's break it down. Candace, the first time she left because of a fucking topic. That was my fault? That was my fault. Shit went left because of a topic. And it was a problem that we tried to rectify. Candace, what's the issue? We will remove the topic. Shit went left. That was my fault. I was, where the fuck was I? I think I was at the fucking movies when that shit came through. I was at the fucking movies. Then another problem with Candace. We have an AGS game night. People putting money up in the pot. Candace, I think we should get the money to J-Main to hold. Why the hell would we get the money to an outsider? She didn't say Drew. She didn't say Rabbit. She didn't say DC. She didn't say Melon. She said, I think we should get the money to J-Main to hold. I'm like, what? What sense does that make? Why would we do that? He's not part of AGS. Would they do that for you? Like if they was having something, I think we should get the money to AGS to hold? Like, no, they would never do nothing like that. No podcast would do nothing like that. I'm telling her, yo, we're not doing that. She's arguing with me. We're going back and forth. How the fuck does that turn into an argument? It's simple as fuck. Why the hell? Like I said, she didn't suggest anybody else in the podcast. She suggested an outsider. So I guess I was wrong for like telling her no. And then we start going back and forth and then shit went left. I guess I was wrong for that too. Then we got Cycle. Now I heard Cycle, you know what I'm saying? He came in, oh, it wasn't about the drink. What did he say? I don't respect the members or some shit like that. Or like he said, I kept going on. And then I asked him, did you at least have one drink or some shit like that? I forgot. Remember, Cycle had said some off the wall shit that day, right? And everybody was getting on him. I forgot exactly what he said, but he said some off the wall shit. And I had asked him and I had told him, like, yo, this nigga drunk. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, nah. I was like, no, didn't you say you had a drink today? Like, yeah, you off the wall right now. And then that shit went left. And then that went left. Right? So, again, shit that I don't think is going to be a problem because I didn't think it was a fucking secret. Like when it's been mentioned for days. Oh, I feel like you shouldn't be coming at your members like that. We are having a debate. This is what a podcast is for. Debating. Not a whole bunch of yes man shit. Yes. Yeah, I agree with you. Yep, I agree with you. Then I heard Mocha talking about, now this is the funny thing. She didn't really say any names, but I wish she would have said it what? Because I'm guessing I'm blamed for that too. Mocha say, oh, she felt like she was being bullied. Well, listen, first of all, it's a podcast full of men and you're the only girl. So a lot of your takes from a female perspective, we're probably not going to have the same take because we are not female. You know what I mean? We're going to give you the take from a male perspective. And being though that there's more males on this podcast, of course, it's going to seem like everybody is coming at you, but it's because you're the only girl. Now, if it was 4 dudes and 4 girls, the shit would be different. But she told me, I felt like I was being bullied by the members. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's a debate. Nobody should be taking this shit serious. I don't agree with you. You got to take on something. I got to take on it. We go back and forth. It's a debate. It's not an attack. It's not an attack. You know what I'm saying? It's not a fucking attack. Hold on. Is this shit still live? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Not a fuck. Yeah. It's not an attack. I'm not attacking you. It's a debate. I thought that's what we were here for. I thought we were here to talk. And no, J-Mane is not catching strays. This is not a shot at J-Mane. This doesn't have anything to do with J-Mane. J-Mane had nothing to do with that. Let's just be clear. You know what I'm saying? She brought J-Mane into the mix. He had nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? But Mocha talking about she feel attacked. It's a debate. Like, what do you want? We're having a debate. If I disagree with you, I'm going to speak up. I disagree with you. Debates will get heated at times. A lot of times it got heated because of her, because she don't understand that this is the debate. She don't understand that this is a back and forth. She don't understand that not everybody is going to agree with her. So now she talking about she was feeling bullied and shit. I guess it was by me, right? It was me, nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only one that opposed Mocha's views on certain topics. It was only me. Right? I guess. But it's a fucking debate. What the hell do you want? We're not all here agreeing with each other. We already get accused of that anyway. People already accuse us of a bunch of yes men. Hard8 is just you and a bunch of yes men. Nobody never has their own opinions. Blah, 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 blah. People already accuse of that. So when we do have a difference of opinion, now it's an attack. Now you're being bullied. Where the fuck is this coming from? Did Mocha hit me up? No. Absolutely not. And she said I was supporting somebody that was talking shit about her. I am not aware of what she's talking about. I'm not aware of that. I really don't know what she's talking about. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see what this is so I can see for myself, but I'm not aware of what she's talking about. Mocha did not hit me up. Mocha never hit me up and said, hey, I feel a little attacked on the podcast. I never got that. I'm just hearing about this shit today. I'm just hearing about this shit when everybody motherfucking chest is all of a sudden poked out. Now I'm hearing about this shit. Mocha never came to me and said anything about her feeling attacked or bullied. Never. And she ain't been there that long. But it's Tuesday. The podcast was Sunday. Oh, she said I didn't retweet the podcast because I felt attacked. Or she said I liked the comment or some shit. I don't know what comment she's talking about. I would really like to know what comment it is. because sometimes there might be a 2-part comment where I might like it, but it's not that I'm liking what they're saying. It's just like, okay, for instance, somebody might say, yo, hard8, this is a great podcast. I love the podcast. I think the members are great, but I think you should get rid of Melon, right? And then I liked it. I might like it, but it's not because of what he said about Melon. I liked it because of all of the first part, everything he said in the beginning of the comment. So sometimes I do that. I mean, a lot of times I don't, right? A lot of times I don't do it, but there is times where it was comments like that I like, not because they said anything negative, but because of the good things they said about the podcast. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know what Mocha is talking about. I have no idea. She did not come to me and voice this opinion. I just found this shit out today. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just found out. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, I made the video earlier and I told you, I was like, yo, I'm just trying to have a clean cut. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I ain't trying to throw nobody under the bus. I ain't trying to have no beef with nobody. I don't got no problems with nobody. You know what I mean? I'm just having a clean cut. You know what I'm saying? I felt like the support wasn't there. They supporting other people and not supporting AGS. And it's funny because when Cycle brung that up, the niggas that was guilty of that, they really didn't have nothing to say. They really didn't say why exactly they did it. You know what I'm saying? They keep saying, look down my timeline. No, Mocha was the only one that really was like, yeah, I didn't retweet the podcast this week. Everybody else talking about look down your timeline. Nigga, I looked down your timeline. I went and looked. You know what I'm saying? I went and looked down the timeline. I went and looked at the timeline between Sunday and Tuesday. Between after the podcast and today. I didn't see none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I just had a conversation with with Drew the other day. I just had a conversation. And as far as the whole Candace thing, yeah, I went to the podcast members. Oh, I got to address that Mocha shit too. I went to the podcast members and I asked them, I said, what do y'all think about Candace coming back? And they were like, matter of fact, I still got that group chat. Let me see. I still got that group text. I got that group text. Ain't no motherfucking, hold on, where that group text at? Where did it say? Here, go right here. I tagged everybody. And I tagged everybody about the Mocha, not the Candace shit. I asked them on Twitter about the Candace shit. I tagged everybody about Mocha, right? So anyway, with the Candace thing, I hit them up. I said, what y'all think about Candace coming back? Everybody seemed to be on board with it. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Cool. I did. See, this is the thing too. Another thing. Oh, hard8 waited a whole week to say something to Candace. Yo, I text Candace. And I told her, what up? Matter of fact, I got that text right here. Where's she at? Here go Candace right here. I said, hey. Hope all is well. That's what I text Candace. Because they told me that Candace was cool with coming back, but she wanted to talk to everybody first. I said, okay, no problem. Matter of fact, I could just talk to her on my own. I still got her number. I text her. I said, hey, hope all is well. This is what I said to Candace. Next thing I know, I hear, oh, Candace said she ain't coming back. She don't want nothing to do with the podcast. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. What the fuck do you want me to do? I mean, I text her privately. I got it right here. Right here. I text Candace. She never responded. I thought I had the wrong number. I hit them niggas up. I'm like, yo, what's Candace's number? And they like, oh, it's this, the 626. I think it's 626. What is it? Is it 626? Yeah, it's the 626 number. I said, yeah, that's the number I got. Oh, I don't know. Then next thing I know, yo, Candace said she ain't coming back to the podcast. I'm like, what the fuck? All right. And then I find out the day from from Dark Cloud what happened. He said that she rage quit the Discord. Like she was in there, she was chilling or some shit like that, and then she just rage quit the Discord. She was like, I'm out. I just found that out today. I knew nothing about this. Now, as far as Mocha, this is the funniest shit. Oh, my God. Now, I hollered at Mocha to be a permanent member on the podcast. I hollered at her first. Because I didn't really think the whole thing with her and DC was a big deal when she was like, DC was in her DMs. I thought it was like funny on some funny shit. Like it was just like some joking shit, some roasting shit. But I didn't know niggas was taking this shit personal. Because she jumped on Twitter and started saying shit. And then he said some shit on Twitter. But I had already asked her to be a member. So then I got into the group text with everybody in it. And I said, yo, what do y'all think about Mocha being a member? And Dark Cloud was like, oh, no, if she a member, I ain't being no member. And I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, shit. Damn, I already made her a fucking member and shit. So I was like, all right, let me call Dark Cloud. You know what I'm saying? I called Dark Cloud. I got on the phone with fucking Dark Cloud. I could pull up that motherfucking text too. That chat too. I got on the phone with Dark Cloud. I said, yo, what do you want to do? I said, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I said, I got on Twitter. I did see, she said some fly shit, but then she said, nah, me and DC, we cool. I said, I don't think it's that big of a deal, Dark Cloud. He was like, nah, my wife had a problem with that. She heard that shit. Yo, I don't know if I can be on the podcast and shit. So, I mean, if she there. So I'm like, yo, so we talking. We trying to figure it out. I said, yo, let me know. And Dark Cloud, tell me I'm fucking lying, dog. Tell me I'm lying. I said, Dark Cloud, this is my exact words. I said, let me know what's up, Dark Cloud, because it's bros before hoes. And he started laughing. Now tell me I'm fucking lying, Dark Cloud. Tell me I'm lying. I said, this is my exact words. I said, bros before hoes. I said, let me know. I said, if you don't want her on there, then she ain't on there. Because I said, it's bros before hoes. And he started laughing. And he was like, nah, we good. Everything cool. Everything is good. I'm like, all right. And that's how she ended up on the fucking podcast. I did not disregard his concern. Because if Dark Cloud was going to leave the podcast, I was not going to let Dark Cloud fucking leave and she come on. That was not going to happen. I literally called Dark Cloud my fucking self and talked to him about that shit. Told that nigga, bros before hoes. He was like, nah, it's all good. Everything cool. All right, and that's how she ended up on the motherfucking podcast. That's how she ended up on the podcast. What day was this? Because I said, damn, I said, I fucked up. I said, I should have hit you up first, but I'm talking to you now. So if you don't want her on there, then she ain't going to be on there. This was August 9th. August 9th. Okay, that's cool. August 9th. Let me see. August 9th. I talked to Dark Cloud about this shit. We was on the phone for 2 minutes. That's all it took. We was on the phone for 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 49 seconds. Once he was displaying his concern in the group text, I picked up the phone and called him. Yo, what's up? What's going on? Oh, man, he started explaining. Then we started talking. We started trying to figure it out. And I was telling him, yo, I don't think it's that big of a deal. She did say on Twitter that y'all cool and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, let me know what you want to do because it's bros before hoes. He started laughing. He was like, nah, we good. Everything good. I'm like, you sure? Everything on point? Yeah, we good. We good. All right. And that's how she ended up on the podcast. I did not just override what Dark Cloud said and say, nah, fuck that Dark Cloud. Now, think about it like this. Here's the fucking evidence you need. Dark Cloud was still on the podcast, right? Exactly. Case closed. Tell me I'm fucking lying. Case closed. If Dark Cloud say, I'm leaving, if Mocha is on the podcast and Mocha became a permanent member and Dark Cloud is still there, what does that tell you, my nigga? Exactly. Case fucking closed, man. Come on, man. I don't do no lying around here. I don't do no frauding around here. And I still got them texts when Dark Cloud said, yo, I ain't gonna be on if she's on. My wife seen that shit wasn't cool. She mad right now. And he was like, yo, matter of fact, we're not even doing the couples live stream tomorrow. And I was like, oh, damn, shit getting serious in the household. Let me call him. So if I really did disregard what Dark Cloud said, why the fuck is Dark Cloud was still on the podcast? Exactly. Why the fuck is Dark Cloud still there? Because I got the text messages in the group chat when Dark Cloud said, yo, I'm not going to be on there if Mocha's on there. I'm not going to be on there if Mocha on there. And then when he started telling me what was going on with him and his wife, I called him. Hey, what's up, man? And we started talking and it wasn't that long, but we got right down to the nitty gritty and shit. And I told him, listen, what you want to do? Because it's bros before hoes, dog. He started laughing. Mocha's on the pot. Mocha became a permanent member, right? Dark Cloud was still there, right? Exactly. But leave it up to Drew. And that's another thing. Niggas is like backing up shit that they wasn't even there for. Like you wasn't even there. But yeah, you believe in everything you're being told just because you mad at me. No, you look at the evidence. You look at the facts, and then you go off of that. Don't go off emotions. Don't go off of emotions. Oh, I'm mad at Hard8, so I agree with everything y'all say. I'm mad at Hard8. The fuck out of here. I talked to DC. I told him if he don't want her on there, she ain't on there. I wasn't gonna get rid of DC for her. Fuck. The fuck type of shit? What the fuck? Come on, man. And you seen that Mocha was there and DC. So obviously we had already worked it out. He said everything was cool, everything good to go. And bam. He was there right along with fucking Mocha. But yeah, you got Drew, who wasn't even a part of the conversation that me and DC had. You got this fucking clown that was going to jump off a building that I talked off a ledge. You got this fucking clown talking about he just disregarded what DC said. That's a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie. I don't tell no lies around here, dog. It ain't no need to. I don't care enough to be lying. I don't give a fuck enough to be lying. The fuck I gotta lie to these niggas for? Or anybody else? I don't give a fuck enough to just lie. These are facts. I ain't got to do no lying. The fuck? Niggas got me twisted. Hard8, he's hard to talk to. He's hard to have a conversation with. But they didn't tell y'all none of the conversations we had on the phone. Like I said, I've been talking to Ravish the last couple of fucking days. Me and Ravish been talking, and we've been trying to figure out how we're going to get more eyes on the podcast. Ravish, what you think we should do? I asked Ravish, straight up and down, Ravish, do you have a problem with anything? What's your concerns? I told him, yo, be real, man. Tell me the shit right now. Be real, nigga. Put it all out there right now. And it's me and you. Put it all out there. He said, you know what? I'm going to be real with you. He was like, yo, the weapon wheel drama, that got to end. That was his only concern. Besides, he wanted me to kick Melon off the podcast. That was it. He was like, I'm going to be real with you. We got to stop with the weapon wheel shit. And I said, you know what? I agree. I told him, I agree with you, Ravish. I said, because these niggas don't care anyway. You know what I mean? They don't care if these niggas a bunch of snakes, rats, pussies. Nobody cares. All niggas want is for you to just feed them they fucking ego about their piece of plastic. That's all niggas care about. All this other stand-up type of shit, they don't give a fuck about none of that. They don't care about people's personalities and characteristics. All they care about is being entertained when they need to be entertained. That's all they fucking give a fuck about. And I said, you know what, Ravish, you right. We do need to stop that shit out. We do need to cut that shit out. And I told him, I said, now, on my own videos, I'm still going to do what I do. But I said, when it comes to the podcast, we're going to leave them niggas alone. We're going to leave them out of our podcast. That's what we came to the conclusion. He wanted me to kick Melon out. Swear to God on my mother. Swear on my mother. He wanted me to kick Melon out. And then I had a conversation the other day with Drew, and Drew said the same thing about the drama. And I said, yeah, me and Ravish just had that conversation. You right. We definitely need to tone that down when it comes to AGS podcast. Facts. Now, all of a sudden, they got a whole, especially Ravish. Ravish, yo, the way he was performing for y'all niggas today, wow. Wow. If I knew all of this shit, if I knew niggas was going to fraud like this, I would have been recording every phone call. I'd have been recording every phone call so y'all can listen just how these conversations go. And it ain't nothing like these niggas claim. Nothing. Again, if I was such this bad guy and I was treating these niggas so terrible, why the fuck was they showing up every fucking Sunday for free with no incentives? That's the shit they were saying. Really? Oh, we doing this out of love because you asked this and all that. We really ain't got to do it and do this or do that. Right, you don't. I never said nobody had to. But if I was such a fucked up person, why was niggas still showing up? Because you ain't getting nothing from it, right? You ain't getting, what Mocha say, oh, we ain't getting no support. That's a Hard8 support. We ain't getting no support. What the fuck y'all showing up for then? Since I'm such this bad person, I'm such this fucked up person, why y'all showing up? You ain't getting no, this is all Hard8 support, right? This is all Hard8 support. And of course, immediately, if you don't agree with what they say, then you're automatically a dick rider and all of this fly shit, and they blocking niggas if you don't agree with them, and then that. But just like people were saying in the chat, well, where's all this coming from? Oh, we've been had these conversations in the background. Hard8 is hard to talk to. He don't listen to nobody. Oh, I think he just was worrying about him and his money. But when Drew was trying to tell me how I can get more money, I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm just going to fall back. Y'all do your own Patreon thing. Oh, you don't support us. You don't do this. You don't do that. Listen, I'm going to give y'all something to do real quick. Because I'm going to show y'all how these niggas is full of shit and they fucking frauds, right? Go look at any of their timelines and see any videos they were supporting of mine. Go look. Go see if they was. I'm not talking about AGS. I'm talking about my regular videos. Any of my videos that don't include AGS, go look down their timeline and see if you see any type of support for hard8. I mean, go back as far as you feel like going and see if you see any type of support for hard8. But yet, I got these niggas on my channel every motherfucking Sunday. I mean, if you want to be honest, that's all I gotta fucking do. You know what I'm saying? These niggas ain't checking for them. Niggas ain't watching these niggas. Who watching these niggas? You know what I'm saying? So every Sunday that I had these niggas on my channel, nigga, for real, that's enough, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Who checking for these niggas? Nobody. And that's another thing. Oh, Drew. Oh, let me tell you how negative hard8 is. I did a reaction, and he said it looked fake. It did. It looked fucking fake, nigga. The fuck you want me to do? Lie to you? I don't lie to people. I don't lie to niggas. And I definitely don't lie to niggas I fuck with. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna, yo, you just ate a bag of shit? Oh, shit, yo, that's what's up, dog. Yo, I've been wanting to try that, too. I've been wanting to try eating a bag of shit, but yo, that's what's up, man. Yo, how that shit taste, though? It was good, right? Yo, that's what's up. I'm glad you ate that bag of shit. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna say, and listen, oh my God, this is another thing. Drew trying to sit here and tell me, I was hating on the podcast, but I tried to give him support. Remember a couple weeks ago, Drew put up a video and he took it down and re-uploaded it. You know why he did that? Because of me. I said, Drew, you need to stop uploading in the middle of the night. I said, you need to upload during prime time hours if you want to get more views and shit. I told him that. He took the video down and he re-uploaded it at a better time. I told him that. But you know, I don't support none of these niggas. I don't fuck with none of these niggas. I told him that. Drew, you need to start uploading at a better hour. And I told him about the AGS game night. Y'all need to start playing games at a better hour. Yo, everybody want us to do this and want us to do that. That's why I asked DC the question. How many people be there, DC? How many people be watching? Y'all keep claiming that all of these people want us to do all of these different things, and then when y'all do it, how many people is there? 20? 30? But all of these people want us to do all this extra shit. Like, come on, man. Come on, I'm giving niggas tips and all that, and I ain't know. I just know a little bit. I've been around a minute. But Drew sitting here telling me I'm hating and all this. Yo, the fucking the reaction video, it looked fake. It looked phony. The fuck, it didn't look like a genuine reaction. Like most reaction videos. Most reaction videos, for the most part, look fun. People that do reaction videos, and I had told Drew this too. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be real with you. I think reaction videos are garbage, and I've been saying that. I've been saying that for years. I think reaction videos is trash. I'm not trying to. That's not coming at him. I just think I'm a lie now. Like, what type of person would I be if I'm all of a sudden championing some shit that I've been saying was trash for years? But on another note, it wasn't nothing that I just kept bringing up with Drew. You know what I'm saying? I asked him, yo, y'all doing the AGS game night, why you not leaving the videos up? Oh, I'm not leaving the videos up. I'm a reaction channel. You like that? Like, reaction channels is not like... And the reason why I asked him is, do he like that? Because when it comes to react, it's not really anything that you're creating. You know what I'm saying? It's not a creation of anything. It's just you looking at somebody else shit and reacting to it. That's why I'm like, that's what you want? Like, that's what you want to build your channel on? That's what you want? Like, that's the type of credit you want? Like, why you ain't leaving the gameplay videos up? How anybody going to see these joints if you keep deleting them? It ain't that many people to be there to begin with because it's so late at night. So why the fuck are you deleting them? Just leave them up. For the people that are there for your reactions, they'll watch those. For the people that are not, then they won't watch them. That's what happens when you do different things on your channel. But that's all I was saying. I wasn't talking about somebody tried to embarrass him in front of everybody. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What is going on? Now motherfuckers is getting sensitive over jokes and back and forths and debates. All of this was brewing behind the scenes, according to Dark Cloud. All of this shit was brewing behind the scenes. I'm just finding this shit out today. Nobody never came to me like, hey, Drew never came to me. Hey, hard8, listen, I know you got your opinion or whatever on reaction channels, but you know, it's something I'm trying to do. I mean, I don't really appreciate when you come at reaction videos. You know what I'm saying? I feel some type of way. Can you stop doing that? He never came to me and voiced his opinion about what I said about a reaction video. I'm just hearing that now. Sunday, he didn't say, yo, hard8, stop trying to play me, man. Stop trying to play my channel or whatever. Yo, stop trying to embarrass me and all that. He never said that when it happened. If I didn't make the video I made today, most of this shit we wouldn't even know about. We still wouldn't even know about. I would have been going into next week. Think about this shit, people. Think about this. If I didn't make that video earlier today, I would have been going into next podcast as normal. And all along, these niggas got issues behind their back. Explain to me how Ravish reacted the way he reacted today, and I didn't even say nothing bad about Ravish in today's podcast. Explain to me how he got to that point. That was just, it was already building. It was already building. And like I said, I talk to Ravish all the time on the phone. Ravish ain't never say, hard8, this is a problem I have with you and me. You know what I mean? I feel like the only time we heard Ravish say anything about he felt not appreciated was when the whole trophy thing went down. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember the trophy thing, right? Do y'all remember that? Think about this. Hard8 is about all the drama. Do y'all remember the drama that Ravish created and he wasn't even going to be able to be on a podcast anyway? Is y'all attention span that short? Is it like an elephant? No, elephants don't forget nothing, right? Elephants remember everything. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But do y'all remember all of the drama that Ravish created? We sat here going back and forth live in front of everybody for him to finally say, well, you know, I wasn't going to be on the podcast anyway that day because I had some shit to do with family. What? Did y'all forget already? Did y'all forget already? I'm the bad guy. But did y'all forget Ravish started a whole fucking drama for nothing? For absolutely nothing. Did y'all forget already? He got mad because he didn't play a game and it was a big deal. And I said, Ravish, listen, we are going to be talking about it's going to be a lag game, so just fall back. I'll get somebody else. He wasn't going to be there anyway, and he created a whole big deal. All this fucking drama to finally say after hours, you know what? To be honest with you, I wasn't going to be there anyway. What? Go back and listen to that video. You'll remember my reaction. What? Did we not just go through all of this and you wasn't even going to be here? What the fuck is going on? And I ain't gonna lie to you, that shit rubbed me the wrong way. But not in a way like I wanted to kick him off or anything like that. And I didn't hold no ill will towards him. I kept it moving, you know what I'm saying? But when I really thought about that shit, I was like, yo, we already are looked at as like a drama-filled podcast. And here you come creating all this drama for no fucking reason. But then he got the nerve to go on DC channel earlier to talk about me when you created that whole thing. Yeah, wake up, people. Wake up. Ravish created a whole bunch of drama, all because I got other people to take his spot just for one episode that he wasn't even going to be on anyway. But I'm the guy that starts everything. Everything is my fault. That video is still up. Go check it out. Listen. You'll see my reaction when he finally admitted he wasn't even going to be there anyway. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that we just went through all of this shit. We just embarrassed ourselves in front of everybody. You know what I mean? Because anytime we got to do shit, or I got to do shit like that, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. But I feel like it needs to happen just so motherfuckers will know where to point their fingers at when they start pointing them. And just so the facts is out there. But we embarrassed ourselves. This is the reason why fucking Black Mom was able to start coming at fucking Ravish over that shit. This is how they got into it. Because we sat there and embarrassed ourselves in front of everybody over some bullshit. And come to find out he wasn't even going to be there. But do people forget that though, right? Y'all forget that happened? It wasn't that long ago. Y'all got a goldfish memory? It wasn't that long ago. Y'all got a goldfish memory? That's what it was. It wasn't that long ago. Y'all forgot that happened? Y'all forgot that happened. Now tell me when I ever done some shit like that. Ever. Tell me. But I'm the fucking bad guy. Come on, man. Y'all gotta wake up, man. Y'all gotta wake up. All of this extra shit they did today was only to promote their new podcast. That's all that shit was about. This is why Ravish was putting on that show. Even Miss Hard8, even my chick was like, what the fuck is going on with Ravish? She sat there and listened. She was listening. She was listening. She like, what the fuck is up with Ravish? Because even she was like, what the? She was like even taken aback by his fucking, his behavior today. Because she be right there when I be talking to him. A lot of times we be in the car, we be going places, some shit, I'll hit Ravish up, talk to him, or some shit like that. She be right there. That energy was never there. That's why she was even thrown off today. Because we know this shit, they trying to promote their new podcast. That's all it come down to. Now all of a sudden everybody got this ill will shit. Everybody got this hidden this hidden problems and shit. And it's funny, Luca was calling them out too. Like, hey, it seemed like y'all niggas been holding on to this. What's this about? Nah, we just got fed up. Get the fuck out of here. Again, if I didn't make the video if I didn't make the video I made earlier, this wouldn't have never came out. So when the fuck did y'all get fed up? Remember, all of this shit I wouldn't have known. I learned a lot of shit today from DC. I learned a lot of shit today from DC that I didn't know. So if I never made the video I made earlier, if I never cut ties with these niggas because I thought it's best that I be solo, I would have never knew about that. I would have went in the next fucking podcast thinking everything cool, laughing and joking with these niggas, and deep down they got a problem. They even brainwashed Melon bitch ass. I don't even know what the fuck is Melon issue. Me and Melon never, listen to me, me and Melon never had an issue. Never. Never. All of a sudden, they even brainwashed this nigga. And the funny thing is, Ravish wanted to kick him off just a couple days ago. Ravish wanted to kick him off. I said I was gonna get rid of Drew and fucking and Melon. And I was gonna call Melon and talk to him myself. Like, listen, Melon, I fuck with you. This ain't nothing personal, dog. This ain't nothing personal. But we trying to elevate, and what we got right now, it ain't working. You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna call Melon, but I wasn't gonna just kick Melon off. I wasn't just gonna kick Melon off. It had to be both. Like, it's gonna be Drew and Melon. Ravish was like, nah. Keep Melon. Keep Drew. We need the young nigga. We need that young nigga perspective and all that. He was like, but yeah, Melon, he can go. Yeah, get rid of Melon. Because Ravish don't fuck with Melon. I'm telling y'all that right now. All that show and shit he putting on right now, he don't fuck with Melon. It's funny that he ain't mentioned that. Did he mention that? I didn't watch the entire little shindig today. You know what I mean? When the pussies gathered up like Avengers, I didn't watch it all. But did he ever mention that he wanted to kick Melon off just a few days ago? Let me see. Let me look. What day was that? What day was that? The 19th, I think it was. August 19th. Where is that? Let me see. What day was that? Yeah. The 19th. August 19th. We was on the phone for 38 minutes, and 28 seconds. And we was trying to figure out what we're going to do. Should we add some people? We wanted to add 2 white people to make it more diverse since it's all black people. And that's when he was like, yo, I'm going to get a white girl. We need a white girl. I was like, where you going to get a white girl from? He's like, nah, don't worry about it. I got that. We're going to get a white girl. And we were supposed to add another dude. And if you remember my tweets, I said, yo, I'm about to go live because what I want to do, I don't know if it's going to be good because I'm going to look like the bad guy. But I was like, fuck it, I'm going to do it anyway. But I actually didn't. You know what I'm saying? I actually didn't. I slept on it and I was like, I don't want, because I didn't want nobody to feel like I had an issue with them. Like, I don't have an issue with you. This is nothing personal. This is just for the betterment of the podcast. They don't like y'all 2 niggas. We need to, and then we just want to diversify anyway. It's just me trying to get shit going, like trying to get the podcast to fucking pop. It wasn't really nothing personal and shit. And I was going to call Melon and tell him personally. You know what I'm saying? But Ravish was like, nope. Keep Drew, get rid of Melon. And I was like, nah, I ain't doing that. I'm not just going to get rid of Melon. I'm not just going to get rid of Melon. And it's funny, it's crazy because even Miss Hard8 was like, she was the one really going to bat for Melon. She was like, you're going to get rid of Melon? Because she know how cool me and Melon was. She know how cool me and Melon was. So when I said I'm going to cut Melon, she was like, no, what? Why you going to get rid of, you going to really get rid of Melon? Like, no, don't get rid of Melon. You know what I'm saying? And then I thought about it and I was like, nah, I can't do it. I can't just get rid of Melon. And I had a conversation with Drew and we had a great conversation. So I started feeling good about the podcast moving forward. Sunday came, this past Sunday, and, I got on there and did my thing. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I wanted to do last week. I was tweeting it out. I'm like, yo, I'm about to make some drastic changes. And that was me talking to Ravish. You know what I mean? Because everything I was doing with the podcast, I always run it by Ravish. Even when I was talking to Miss Hard8 about it, she was like, you gonna call a Ravish? Because isn't Ravish second in command or some shit like that? I was laughing. I'm like, nah, ain't no second in command, but he does go hard for the podcast. So I was like, yeah, I'm definitely run it by him. And I called him. No, what's up? What you think? No, listen, the podcast ain't really growing. What you think we need to do? Be real. I told Ravish, yo, be real. And I told her, I said, I don't need no cookie cutter bullshit right now. Tell me what it is that you are really feeling, dog. And that's when he was like, yo, I'm going to be real with you. We need to cut all the drama out with Weapon Will and the BG shit. I was like, you know what? I agree. You right. I said, now, when I'm doing my own shit, things might be different. But I said, as far as AGS go, you right. We need to cut that shit out. And then when I ran it by about getting rid of Drew and Melon, he was like, keep Drew, get rid of Melon. And I was like, nah, I'm not going to do that. I ain't going to do that. I was like, I'm going to think about it. That's when I tweeted out. I say, yo, I ain't going to make no video right now. And I'm going to let this marinate a little bit and then I'll come back. And then I let it marinate a little bit. And I was like, you know what? I ain't going to kick nobody off. Fuck it. I think I called Ravish again and, we had a little conversation about like how to make the podcast better. And then I was telling him about the whole promoting thing. And the funny thing is when I'm talking to Ravish, just the funny thing, this is the funniest shit. When I'm talking to Ravish about the whole promotion, he like, damn, hard8, I ain't even see it that way. Yo, you put me on to something because I ain't even noticed that. I wasn't even aware of that. Yeah, man, that is crazy though. That is crazy. But he was like, you know what, man? Just talk to Drew about it. You know what I'm saying? Just talk to Drew about it. And I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, that's already in the cards. I was like, yeah, I was already going to call Drew. Because I had already came to the conclusion that I wasn't going to kick nobody. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to call Drew. And then once me and him got off the phone, that's when I called Drew. We talked on the phone for damn near half an hour and everything was cool. That's when I hit Ravish up and I'm like, yo, I just talked to Drew. Everything on point. He was like, all right, cool. Bam. Sunday happened and, it was a good podcast. Then the day I get on, I'm like, yo, why are y'all, like, this is the thing. Drew talking about he stayed off of press start for months because he didn't want me to say nothing to him. I never told him to stay off of press start. I never told anybody to stay off of any podcast. This is crazy to me. I don't be telling, yo, don't go on that podcast no more, dog. Like, what type of shit? What? Yo, don't go on that podcast. I never said that. All I said was, if you're going to go, and it's the same thing I told Mocha, and I still got them fucking messages. I told Mocha, I said, listen, I said, I don't care. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you exactly what I said to Mocha, because this is the same thing I said to fucking Drew. Same thing. When Mocha became a permanent member, I told Mocha, I said, I don't care who podcast you go on. Let me see. Hold on. Where is her comments at? Hold on. Here it go. Right here. Where is it at? All right. Hold on. Go back. Oh, here it go. When she came on a pod, when we made it official that she was permanent, I told Mocha, I said, I don't care who podcast you go on. I just asked, when you do, you represent. Please. LOL. I said, represent the podcast and we got your back. And she said, most definitely. That's the same thing I told Drew. I don't care, and I've been saying this. I've been preaching the same shit. I don't care where y'all go, what y'all do. Can y'all just have the same energy for AGS? That's it. If you're going to be running around promoting everybody else's podcast, can you please promote your own? That's it. These motherfuckers trying to make it seem like I was telling them where they could go and where they can't go. That's a fucking lie. Melon been dick-eating Weapon Wheel since the inception. You know what I'm saying? He been going, y'all know Melon is part of every fucking podcast. Melon, and I always call Melon, check in. Yo, Melon, what's up? What kind of movies we trying to get? What we doing? Melon ain't never hit me up and say nothing like crazy. Like, yo, hard8, I got a problem with you because, yo, you do this or you do that. Melon ain't never voiced any type of concern with me and him. Never. Ever. So even the way he acting is throwing me off. Like, what the fuck? Where this coming from? Everybody got their chests out now, huh? You know, the niggas is behind me. They got my back. What the fuck? And that's what happened today. I get on Twitter today. I got like 4 messages, first of all, about this shit, about niggas promoting and not, because we just had this conversation about niggas promoting and why the fuck is everybody, why they keep showing love to Weapon Wheel, but they ain't showing love to AGS. I get on Twitter, I see Mocha tweeting some shit, Weapon Wheel shit. I see Melon tweeting Weapon Wheel shit. I see Drew retweeting Weapon Wheel shit, right? Okay. I ain't tripping. Let me go see if they retweeting. Let me go see if they promoting AGS. I go to each of their Twitters. The funny thing is, I went to each of their Twitters like 3 or 4 times before I went live, just to make sure I wasn't missing something or I was tripping. I go to their shit and I look between Sunday and today, and I see no AGS promotion, but they promoting Weapon Wheel, a podcast that won't even mention the podcast they on. You keep talking about Ravish is your brother, like Ravish is your homie and he your brother, and you got niggas on Weapon Wheel that don't fuck with Ravish. Bond don't fuck with Ravish, and BG damn sure don't fuck with Ravish. So where's that energy then? You keep talking about that's the funny thing. They tell y'all, oh, you let people talk about us. But yet you promoting the fucking podcast that's talking about your fucking podcast member. And all of y'all friendship is supposed to be deeper than the podcast, right? So why the fuck is y'all niggas promoting a podcast that don't even like your fucking homie or your brother or whatever y'all call Ravish? Whatever Ravish is to y'all, why y'all promoting a podcast where 2 of the main members don't even like that nigga? Huh? Do that make sense? Think about this, people. Think about this. These fucking hypocrites. Think about that. Oh, you promoting other people talking shit about us. You don't do nothing about people talking shit about us. But yeah, y'all promoting a podcast where the members was talking shit about your man. Brian made a whole motherfucking video about your homie. You know what I'm saying? BG don't even like Ravish. Would never even deal with that nigga because of the things that he said. But yeah, y'all still promoting that. But then y'all want to turn around and say, well, hard8, you promote other people attacking us. Not true at all. Not true at all. The only thing I do is when people talking shit about y'all to me, I tag y'all so y'all can see it and y'all can handle it accordingly. I'm not going to be on the fucking internet arguing with other niggas for y'all. I done did that before and that shit went left. I done did that before and that shit was no payoff. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I caught the short end of the stick on that tip. I ain't doing that shit no more. People coming to me talking shit about y'all. I'm like, for what? No, huh? Here go his, you don't know his, what, you don't know his tag? You don't know his Twitter? Oh, well, here go right here. Hey, look, You got something to say about the nigga, say it directly to him. Don't say it to me. I don't condone shit like that. That's corny. That's bitch shit. Don't come complaining to me about somebody when you can tell them yourself. So I be making sure that niggas go into all that shit they talking. I make sure they go and tell y'all. That's it. It's not me promoting the shit they talking. I'm doing that because I'm hoping y'all roast these niggas. You know what I'm saying? This nigga running around the internet talking shit about you. Yo, here go his Twitter handle right here. Go tell him. You big, you bad, you tough, you got something to say. You want to be disrespectful? All right, go be disrespectful to the source. Go be disrespectful to the person you talking about. Don't come to me, you know what I'm saying, crying about it, crying about them. That's like if somebody came in the fucking DM and was crying about them. I'm quite sure they would want to know. I'm quite sure. And what if I didn't tell them? Yo, why you ain't tell me that somebody was talking about me behind my back or talking shit about me, dog? What's up with that, hard8? What, you condone that shit? So no, I'm telling y'all, all these niggas coming to me complaining about y'all, all right, well, I'm going to tag them so you can tell them. The person you got a problem with, you can tell them and they can handle it accordingly. That's it. It wasn't about me promoting no shit. But yet they promoting the podcast where two of the main members don't even like their homie and their podcast member, but they talking about me. Hypocrites. Bond and BG. I don't know who else don't fuck with Ravish, but I know Bond and BG, definitely BG, does not fuck with Ravish at all. But you coming at me saying that I'm supporting the fuck shit of niggas coming at y'all, but yet y'all promoting a podcast that's coming at your man. And not only that, they won't even mention the podcast that you're on. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Oh, hard8 is disrespectful. He asked me a couple months ago, was I a dick eater or some shit? Listen, this is the thing I asked him a couple of months ago. And I didn't even ask, I didn't even like call anybody anything. It was just like, you can pick it up and wear it if the shoe fit. I said, yo, why do y'all, I said this in the DM, and this is what Drew was trying to say earlier, but he didn't say exactly how I said it. He just said, yo, hard8 asked me if I was a dick eater because I go on other people's podcasts. Nah, it was more to it than that, of course. I said, why do y'all go on other people's podcasts that don't support your podcast? I said, is it like some personal shit or y'all just, or it's some dick eating shit? That's what I said. Is it for personal gain or is it some dick eating shit? So I'm just leaving it out there for you to let me know what it is. I'm not calling you a dick eater. I'm just saying, is it that or is it that? Or is it some personal shit? You know what I mean? If the shoe fit, wear it. That's kind of like what that question was. Because I'm like, yo, y'all keep going on all of these people podcasts. Y'all keep on showing up to their podcast and supporting their shit, but they not showing up to your podcast. That's weird shit to me. That was the one thing that Psycho agreed with when he said the whole promotion thing. He did agree with that. Thank you, Psycho. Appreciate that. That's weird to me. You keep y'all running through all these niggas' podcasts, but they won't come to yours. And then you know it's the same shit. Oh well, you know they support me though. I don't rock like that, dog. I don't rock like that. I don't rock like that. You would never hear me tell people I'm cool with, yo, he never said nothing bad about me, so yeah, I don't know. That's on you, dog. Like, I would never rock like that. I just asked the question. Is it for like personal gain? This is about yourself or like what's up? Because even back then I was seeing that there was no AGS support going on. No AGS support. None of that. Niggas didn't get on their support grind until they started their Patreon. Once they started their Patreon, now you see Drew promoting the shit out of AGS Underground. He did more promotion in AGS Underground in one fucking week than he did the entire time he was on AGS podcast. And I had this conversation with Ravish. And Ravish was like, yo, I didn't even peep that. I ain't even see that. I'm like, yo, you ain't noticed that all of a sudden the fucking promotion has ramped up now that some money involved? But then motherfuckers told me that it was never about the money. You know what I'm saying? Again, I had this conversation with everybody before it started. This is why I told them, start your own Patreon if that's what you want to do. But I had the conversation with everybody. And you know, everybody's a baller. So when I was bringing up like, yo, I'm not doing no money partnerships. I ain't getting, no money is going to be involved in this. We just going to do the podcast. I'm not doing nothing that's going to cause conflict. Everybody, now I don't need that fucking money. I don't need no money. I'm good. Hey, I don't need none of that. I'm good, 8. All right, cool. Now let's go. Now you got the cycle. Well, you know, and you can't, you know, you got to at least give somebody something. I'm like, yo, when I brought this shit up, these niggas was talking to me like, yo, like I was disrespecting them. I don't need no money. I'm a baller. You know what I'm saying? I got a job. I do this. This ain't about the money for me. This ain't about no money. All right, well. Like, we had these discussions. Right then and there, if people knew that was going to be a problem, they could have been like, listen, 8, I ain't trying to do no podcast just for the hell of it. And I would have moved on to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I would have moved on to somebody else. Like, all right, I dig it. I can dig it. Like, I wouldn't have been mad or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I can understand. Yo, you don't want to do it for that? You don't want to do it on the strength or whatever like that? Or maybe it can help your channel or whatever. You don't want to do it for that? Okay, cool. Cool. That's why we had a conversation. I had a one-on-one conversation with each member before the podcast started. Where y'all at with this whole money thing, dog? Because I'm not trying to get involved with none of that with people. Because I already seen how that shit go left. Everybody had pretty much the same reaction. Dog, I don't need nothing. I'm good. It ain't about the money with me. I just like to talk about this type of shit, and I just like to chill. I don't need none of this shit. All right, cool. If anybody had a problem right then and there, they could have been like, nah, I can't rock out like that. I'd have been like, all right. And I would have moved on. But everybody had the same reaction. No, I'm good. I don't need none of that shit. All right. So now when we get here, now fast forward 2 years, now you got Psycho talking about, I mean, you know, you can't expect people to go hard or promote the podcast, you know, for free. What? Yo, that's crazy. And the funny thing is, I told everybody way back, I told them, go ahead, make a Patreon. I said, if this shit is going to be a problem, go ahead and make a Patreon, dog. And you can come up with whatever the fuck you want to come up with, and you can rock out. Do your thing. I never told nobody not to do it. Psycho attempted to make a Patreon. I don't know what happened with that. And then they made one. And then they get mad because I don't want to be a part of it. You know what they said? Oh, hard8 don't want to be a part of the Patreon because he don't want to mess up his Patreon. You tell that bullshit Patreon I got, and you know what? I don't even mean to disrespect it like that. Shout outs to everybody that's on my Patreon. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate it. That's why I be dropping shit off in there for y'all to get and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even want to be disrespectful to anybody that support me. You know what I'm saying? Please accept my apology on that talk. On that note. I appreciate every Patreon I got. You know what I'm saying? Just know that. But my Patreon isn't even thing crazy for when I'm even have that type of thought process. I wasn't trying to protect my Patreon. That's why I didn't want to be on theirs. And even if I did get on theirs, then I would have just closed mine down. I did not have a thought process of like, yo, I don't want to get on their Patreon because it's going to affect mine. I got a small little Patreon, dog. You know what I mean? About 70-something real niggas. Dedicated supporters of mine. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy to the point where I feel like I can't fuck with niggas because of that Patreon. I had already made it clear, and this is the thing I keep telling y'all. No matter how much I talk, people still make up what they want to make up. People still make up what they want to make up in their mind. I told people, cut and dry, I don't want to get into any money partnerships with anybody on the panel because I'm trying to avoid future issues that may happen. No matter how many times I've done said this, people still make up their own fucking opinion. Even I'm telling you out my mouth, this is why I don't want to be a part of y'all Patreon. Because things could go left and I'm trying to avoid future issues. That's it. Do y'all thing. Go ahead and do y'all Patreon. Oh, hard8 couldn't wait to make a video and tell people he not a part of this Patreon. Yes, I had to hurry up and do that. You know why? Because if people would have been pledging to that Patreon thinking I was a part of it and then found out I wasn't a part of it, they would have started to come at them. So I'm trying to protect them from being called scam artists and all of that shit. Or being roasted for making a Patreon and having everybody assume that I was going to be a part of it. Was I supposed to be quiet? Like, answer this, chat. Answer this. They made a Patreon. They got artwork for the Patreon. I'm in the artwork. I am in the artwork, right? So automatically people are going to assume I'm a part of that Patreon. Was I supposed to just be quiet and just let people pledge thinking that I was a part of it? And then when they show up to a AGS game night or AGS movie night based off of the Patreon and I'm not there and they feeling some type of way, wouldn't that make shit go left? So what the fuck was I supposed to do in there in that situation? Was I supposed to be quiet and just deceive the public? Was I supposed to just let the public be deceived and my name is attached to some shit I'm not even a part of? Think about it. You follow a couple celebrities. When people used to put out them fake flyers, they got a celebrity on there. They might got fucking Drake on the flyer. Yeah, Drake, he's going to be at this club or something. Or people see Drake on the flyer, they think of Drake going to be there. And then Drake got to get on Twitter and social media and let everybody know, hey, this is a fake event. I am not going to be at this event. Just letting everybody know I am not going to be at this event. They do that because they don't want nobody to be deceived. They don't want nobody to get scammed. Because it is a scam. If you're promoting somebody that ain't going to be there, you're scamming people. You're using that person star power to get people to give you money and then to come to find out you're not there. So all the people that seen that flyer, oh shit, Drake going to be at the club on Saturday. Oh, I'm going. They go to this club, they pay $50, they get into the club, Drake ain't nowhere to be found. Drake on social media telling y'all, yo, that's fake. I was never going to be there. People are going to be pissed and they're going to want their money back. And guess what? They're never going to fuck with that club again. So was I supposed to just sit back and let everybody think that I was a part of this Patreon? And then when people start pledging and then they find out I'm not a part of it, so I'm not there, I was supposed to just let that happen? And now we got some more problems? Come on, man. Make this shit make sense. Make this shit make sense. Why would I sit back and be quiet about some shit? This is people giving their hard-earned money. People will be giving their hard-earned money, and you want me to sit back and be quiet about it and let people just give you all this money, expecting the entire cast to be there, expecting hard8 to be there, and then when the shit go down, I ain't nowhere to be found. Now they running around the internet telling everybody that'll listen, calling y'all scammers. Yeah, I mean, they stopped watching the podcast. I was just supposed to let that happen. But I'm the bad guy because I spoke up about it. Because I made a tweet and because I made a video telling people, hey, so there's no confusion. I am not a part of this Patreon. This is all them. This is all them. This is so there's no confusion. In the long run, this will help them out. So now, because now ain't nobody got to accuse them of anything. But I was the bad guy for that too. Like, God damn, this shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy to me. Crazy. Let me get some of these super chats, man. Shout out to Andrew Wilkins, man. He said 8, it's the gloves off. LOL. What up, man? Shout out to Andrew Wilkins. What up, dog? We got Matt McGrath. He said, remember people, they started this, not hard8. But you know, yo, whatever, man. Shout outs to y'all, man. Shout out to Biz the Kid Game. He said, I'm so lost. What the hell happened? Yeah, you're going to have to start back at the beginning and shit like that. Or maybe you know by now. I'm sorry. These chats are old. I'm sorry, people. We got 408 Shark. He said, ouch. Then we got a new member, Kyle Smith. Appreciate you, player. Thank you. Then we got the best fighter. He said, BG1, hard8, you got to go solo, man. hard8, you the OG homie, but you got to do your own thing. As you see, you draw hundreds of viewers by yourself. Yes. I mean, a bunch of people are saying BG1. I guess BG1, right? I'm still doing my thing. Like, I still got a show. I'm starting my own show starting this Sunday. It's AGS Live, where I'm going to be allowing people to call in. And I'm going to have all the topics, all different types of topics, probably mostly gaming. And, yeah, we're just going to have people calling in and shit like that. And it's all about the people. It's all about the people. If you got Skype, you got Discord, you can call in. And I'm just going to be here by myself. At times, I may have guests. and all that. But all of y'all that's watching, y'all can call in. If I'm talking about a certain topic and you got an opinion you want to be heard, you can call in. If you don't like something I said, you want to debate me, you can call in. Maybe you want to suggest a topic yourself and shit like that, you can call in. I'm fucking with the people. It's just me. See, now there won't be no drama. Now there won't be no ill will feelings behind the scenes and all that shit, because it's just me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing. It's just me fucking with the people, fucking with the supporters. You support, you don't, you don't. You know what I mean? And yeah, we might have a couple trolls and shit, but don't worry, I'm gonna have my hand on the button. The minute a troll comes in, they get disconnected and blocked. You know what I mean? And that's just some of the shit that's gonna happen when it's a live show. You know what I'm saying? But this is all about the people. I hope people enjoy it. We're going live this Sunday at 4 p.m. EST, AGS Live. You dig? So I hope people enjoy that shit. Shout out to my man Rami, man. He said, goddamn, another Live 8. I'm just glad this is not on no murder beef, because otherwise we need Ravish to print out some free hard 8 shirts. What in the world happened in the last 2 days, dog? I mean, if y'all seen DC shit, y'all know what happened. I tried to have a clean cut earlier. Earlier I did a video. I tried to have a clean cut. You know what I'm saying? Definitely didn't disrespect Ravish in any way. You know what I'm saying? I tried to have a clean cut, but motherfuckers wanted to, they wanted to let their true feelings out. Like bitches. That's what bitch niggas do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always asking these niggas like, yo, do anybody got any issues? Anything we need to talk about? Everything good? All right, cool. Nobody never says, no, everything good. I think I even did that live in a podcast not too long ago. Yo, anybody got any issues? Anything? No, everything cool. But yeah, we see how things turn out. Crazy. Shout out to Nate TNL. He said, hard 8, fine, I'll do it myself. Yeah, on my Thanos shit. Shout out to Max B. He said, many men wish death upon me. Shout out to you, dog. Shout out to Kid Mike 43. He said they really had a Weapon Wheel podcast dick sucker. Nobody talking crazy in the live. What they the dude. Oh, yeah? Oh, all right. Oh, that's another thing. Ravish talking about he loves Weapon Wheel podcast. He watches it every week. That's a fucking lie. And that's the thing I want to talk about, too, with the Xbox thing. He talking about hard 8 claims he never wanted no corporate slaves, but yet he wanted corporate slaves. When the fuck did I ever say that? Everybody knows I don't fuck with corporate slaves like that. Everybody know I roast them dick suckers. But when have you ever heard me say I didn't want no corporate slaves on the podcast? When we have had corporate slaves on the podcast. When did I ever say that? This is what I said since Ravish wanted to tell it half-ass. I said, Ravish, it was the first podcast after the Xbox event. Remember that event, that last Xbox event? It was a big deal. Everybody was tuning into everybody podcast about that Xbox event. That was a big deal. We are also a podcast to talk about games. We should take advantage of this. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I do. I don't watch Weapon Wheel like Ravish said I did. Yes, I do check in the Weapon Wheel from time to time. It depends on if there's a big thing that happened that week. I'll check in just mainly to hear what everybody got to say about that, because I'm cool with Jack. I ain't got no problem with Jack. I ain't got no problem with Kid Smooth. I don't have no problem with. I really don't have no problem with Bond. Really, you know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy, because Bond is Bond. And I told you I don't really have no problem with Jimmy either. But the nigga said, he watches Weapon Wheel every day. So yeah, that week I checked in the Weapon Wheel and their numbers were sky high. But their numbers were sky high because that was a big week. That Xbox shit was a big deal. And I told Ravish, I said, hey Ravish, we dropped the ball today. I said, we dropped the ball today, yo. I said, Weapon Wheel numbers is sky high. I said, you know what we fucked up? I said, we didn't have no Xbox guests. None. Think about it. If you go back and listen to the first podcast after the last Xbox event, the whole big event, we didn't have no Xbox guests. So you know how that fucking topic went? One of the biggest topics of the week. It was like, yeah, the Xbox joint was this week. Oh yeah, that joint was trash. The games look trash. That shit was trash. Moving on. That's what it was. You would have thought we was a Sony podcast. Everybody else is having in-depth conversations about the biggest news of the week. Here it is. We just glossed over it like it wasn't even a big deal. So I told Ravish, I said, next time that we have news like this, next time there's an Xbox event and there's some big fucking news like this, I said we need to focus on getting Xbox guests. That way, we can actually create some type of debate. That way, we can actually create a conversation and a back and forth. I said, other than that, when we came to that topic, it was boring, it was dull, and we just went right on over it as if it didn't even happen. Meanwhile, everybody else's podcast that week was fucking booming off of that Xbox event. And because we didn't have no Xbox dudes on there, it fell flat on our podcast. It fell flat. What's wrong with doing your research and then coming back to the team, or just coming back to Ravish, a panel member, and telling him what I've discovered? What's wrong with that? Hey, I went and checked out these niggas. Yo, listen, they fucking numbers is up. You know what I mean? That Xbox topic is booming on they shit right now. I said, we fucked up. We ain't had no Xbox dudes. We fucked up. I said, next time we need to make sure we got big events like an Xbox event, we got to get Xbox dudes on there. You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, well, we Kid Smooth. And I was like, I don't know about Kid Smooth. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know where that temperature at right now with me and Kid Smooth as far as him coming on the podcast. But I was like, yo, whatever we do, we need to get Xbox dudes. That's what we need to fucking do. That was all I said. That was all I said. You know what I mean? He tried to make it seem like, he watches the Weapon Wheel all day, every week, and this, that, and the third. No. Yeah, I go check it out. I ain't gonna sit here and fraud like they do. Oh, I never watch AGS, but they always know what's going on AGS. I'm not gonna fraud. Yes, I do watch, I do glance at other podcasts, especially when I'm on some research type of shit. Like, okay, what's popping over here? Okay, what works over here? Because that's how you make your shit better. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really nothing else. I'm not trying to copy nobody. Like, people like, yo, put up some gameplay. I'm like, yo, I ain't trying to, you know what I mean? Them niggas copied off of some niggas, and it's just a bunch of copying going around. I ain't really trying to do that. That's copying shit. But it was like, yeah, all right, whatever. So that's all that was when it came to the whole Weapon Wheel to Xbox thing. I said, yo, that topic is booming. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers got 1,700 live viewers because of the Xbox event. Have y'all ever noticed that when there's a big gaming event, every podcast following that event has extra numbers because everybody is tuning in to talk about the biggest news of the fucking week. And here we are. We come to the topic and we ain't got nobody to represent the Xbox to say anything positive. We all just collectively say, yeah, that joint was trash. It looked like last gen, blah, blah, blah. And we just moved on. The biggest topic of the week. So after the podcast, I did call Ravish. Like, yo, we need to get some Xbox dudes. He keeps telling me, I thought you don't fuck with corporate slaves. Whenever I ever said I don't want no corporate slaves on the podcast? How many fucking corporate slaves we done had on the podcast? How many? We done had J-Tech. We done had OBJ. We done had Kid Smooth, Jack Move. I mean, I can go on and on. What the fuck? When did I ever say I didn't want no corporate slaves on the podcast? Another fucking lie. Another lie. All I was saying is we should have guests to go with the topics. If it's a big Xbox event, all podcasts following that is going to be booming. We need to get some Xbox representation. That's it. Niggas be just, oh man, funny to me. All right, we got the Rhino Autobot. Shout out to you. He said, remember when Luca warned you on AGS Live that people have ill will towards you? The loudest dogs disagree real quick. That's when I sense fakeness. Oh, that's right. I ain't gonna lie, man. Luca done said some real shit. Shout outs to Luca, man. Shout outs to Luca. Even she had to call out the festering. Like, yeah, it seems like some shit is bubbling now because the energy that, like, real people know, the energy they seen today from Ravish and all them, y'all know that shit was bullshit. Y'all know that energy was fake as hell. Shout out to Kid Mike 43. Always knew Ravish was a beta. He is exactly like Bond. That's a fact. I told him that to his face. I said that publicly, live. Facts. Shout out to Fiend. He said, I never expected this from Ravish, man. This is sad. Yo, again, me and Mrs. Hard8 was confused listening to Ravish today. Because I just talked to the nigga on the phone. I talk to Ravish all the time. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, anytime I had a concern about the podcast or like what can we do better or anything like that, Ravish was the first person I called every time. Every time I called Ravish. That's why the way he acting today, I'm like, where the fuck is this coming from? Where the hell is this energy coming from? But I guess it's an act. Niggas trying to get their podcast off the ground. We're going to see how that go. We're going to definitely see how that go. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, DC has said thank you for all them views you got today because of me. You're welcome. You know what I mean? You're welcome. Hard8 don't do nothing for y'all, though. That shit funny to me. Yo, y'all know y'all niggas turn out for the drama, man. That's what's up. Shout out to Mac Ultra. He said they timed me out because I said they soft. Yeah, they was doing a lot of that over there. They was definitely doing a lot of that. Yeah, now all of a sudden niggas got a problem with jokes. Mocha talking about she felt like she was being bullied. She didn't say no names because I damn sure wanted her to say who you felt like you was being bullied by. You know what I mean? She said, oh no, she did say, oh, I felt like I was being attacked by the members. And I was like, yeah, nobody didn't even say nothing. Like, oh, you know, nothing. They just was like quiet. Like, yeah, that's funny. That's they probably was trying to think, damn, how could we put that blame on hard8? Shout out to Chris Jones. When I saw her talking to BG, I was like, that can't be good. Rewatching right now for y'all saying don't end it. I respect 8 even more for keeping it 100. This is the thing. Let me be clear. I never had a problem with Mocha. She was on Weapon Wheel first. You know what I mean? I didn't know she was a viewer of mine. You know what I'm saying? She was, according to her, she's been a long time viewer of mine. You know what I'm saying? And she was on Weapon Wheel first. Even when she first joined the podcast permanently, I told Mocha, I don't care what you do, what podcast you go on. I said, all I ask is that when you go on them podcasts, you represent. And she said, most definitely. I never had a problem with her supporting Weapon Wheel. My whole thing was, and she even admitted, no, I didn't retweet the podcast. So y'all know I ain't tripping on what I see. She even said it. No, I did not retweet the podcast this week because she didn't like something I did. Right? She said I had, she seen somebody talking shit about her and I liked it or some shit like that, or I supported it. I don't know what she's talking about. I really don't. I don't know if she's talking about the super chat or a comment. I don't think she really made that clear. But she could have just hollered at me and I would have like told her if it was the case, I would explain what it was. Like she could have easily just hit me up. You know what I mean? Even every time Mocha hit me up, the only thing she hit me up about is she asked was the podcast shadow banned. And I replied like, I don't know. That's what we're trying to find out. You know what I mean? So she could have definitely hit me up with her concerns, but she didn't. I didn't find out about her concerns until today. Shout out to Gabriel. He said, love your podcast. Been watching your videos since 2011. I see these members in the chat, but you're too scared to join the live stream. Why are you scared to say your side? Because we here are hard8 and stand by hard8. little tongue twister there, but nah, they wouldn't send me the link too, because I don't give a fuck. We could talk about this shit live. I ain't got nothing to hide. Facts. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, you never lie, you always keep it real, bro. That's all I can do. I don't give a fuck enough to lie. I don't care enough to lie. It just doesn't make no sense. Shout out to Fiend. He said, AGS Infinity War. All right. Then we got Gabriel. He said, Psycho Gaming. I'm talking about the whole AGS crew. If they are really feel the way they do, why are they scared to talk their mind right here, right now? Clear the air for everyone. We here for hard8. Shout out to Gabriel. I appreciate the support, player. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, all them dudes are hypocrites. Hypocrites. And I think I stated my case good enough. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to King Green. He said, hard8 been asking on air if people had a problem multiple times, but they said nothing. Let's not forget. Thank you, King Green. Because, I'm tripping, though. You know what I mean? I'm tripping. I wasn't doing that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing that. Shout out to Tony Esquire. He said, Mocha appears to be a chick used to getting her cheeks kissed and wasn't built for your clapbacks. They spoke on Super Chat Love. I called that shot. That's another thing. They tried to make it seem like, oh, when it comes to why am I letting people talk shit? Because that's what people gonna fucking do. If we fucking got rid of everybody that didn't agree with us or had some little slick shit to say, we wouldn't have no fucking viewers. People are not going to agree with everything we fucking say. You can either block them or clap back or ignore it. That's it. I can't tell people how to react and all that shit. People come at me. Motherfuckers act like people don't come at me. People come at me. Guess what I do? If I want to, I block them. On Twitter, I mute them sometimes. Or sometimes I just ignore it and keep it moving. Or I clap back. You know what I'm saying? People come at me. They just act like they get all the fucking clap back. And I'm just sitting there like, unscathed. No, that's not the fucking case. People talk shit all the time, and people talk shit in the super chat, and I read that shit. The fuck? Shit is crazy. These niggas is soft, dog. They are soft. That's all it comes down to. Shout out to John the Hero. Whoever ran the page tried to sell advertising space on your channel for $80 on their first version of the Patreon. LOL. What? Damn, that's crazy. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, looking forward to Sunday, hard8. Thank you. Hope everybody enjoy it. I think we're going to have some fun. Then we got Rael Williams. He said, I want to retract my comment from my first stream today regarding you, Rav, and DC keeping the show going. Looked like that was a mistake. Yeah, y'all heard them. Y'all heard how these niggas was performing. Was I like that on my podcast earlier? I tried to have a clean cut. I tried to keep it as respectable as possible. I ain't call nobody out their name. I ain't disrespect nobody or none of that shit. And then they go do their thing, and then it's all types of shit just coming out. The motherfucking closet flew open and the bones done fell out. It's like, what is all this? Really? Okay. Shout out to Anime Revolution, man. He said, yo, 8, if the 3070 is really as strong as the 2080 Ti, what would you tell someone who wanted to build a second gaming PC to go for? Shit, I don't know. I mean, go whatever your money can afford, player. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to build a second PC, you definitely don't need no 3090. For a second PC to do what? You definitely don't need, if it's for streaming, you definitely don't need that. But I go with whatever you can afford. You dig? Shout out to my guy, Wingy. What up, Wingy? He said, keep your head up, brother. You don't need this stress. I don't, player. I don't. Sometimes people have their own behind-the-scenes motivations. I love AGS, but see this as a chance to elevate. Don't let it get to you. Big up. I'm good, player, man. Shout out to Wingy, man. Shout out. That's the problem, too. A lot of people got their own hidden agendas, and it's just like, why don't you just let the shit be known? Stop making people think that it's something, more genuine than what it is. Shout out to Emmanuel A1. He said, turn up hard8. I'm an objective Xbox guy. Put me on. All right. We got Omega Mint Entertainment. He said, I still support you the same no matter what, man. Good, man. Good. Like I said, people going to do what they want to do. I just put out there my side of the story, and then people can do what they want. You know what I mean? I point out the hypocrisy from these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I point out when I was there for niggas, they keep talking about something, I don't be supporting niggas and all that. But like I said, when Drew was going to kill himself, I'm the one that called him. And he said I was the only one that called him. He on Twitter talking about killing himself. I picked the phone right up. What the fuck is going on? Let me check in on Drew real quick. I called him immediately. I even went outside and went for a walk while I was talking to him. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? He's suffering from depression and all that. He ready to kill himself. People, he didn't mention none of that today. He didn't talk about none of that. I'm such this bad person, but yeah, I picks up my phone and call him when I see that he may need a person to talk to. Obviously, he's on Twitter broadcasting it, so obviously he's looking for somebody to talk to him. I'ma call him. I ain't have to do that. I could have kept on scrolling right on by. It ain't my problem. And kept it moving. No, I picked up my fucking cell phone and hit him up. Hey, Drew, what's going on? Everything cool? You all right? And we sat there and we talked for it had to be like an hour and some change when he was about to kill himself. But forget all that. Throw all that out the window. That never happened. I never did that. It's crazy. Shout out to AP. He said, yo, they also said I still hurt over the BG situation. Oh, yeah, they tried to say I was still hurt over that. I'm not still hurt over that no BG situation. You know what I'm saying? I just don't let shit go. Listen, the way I am, you know what I'm saying? And this is just how I grew up, and this is how the niggas I grew up with, this is how we was, and this is how I was upstate, too. Like, shit, niggas do not do fuck shit and just ride off into the sunset. That's not how things work. That's not how, either we're going to get violent or we're going to talk about it. Other than that, if we do none of them two, then it's always going to be a problem until one of those things happen. That's just point blank. Ain't nobody still hurt. You just ain't going to do no fuck shit and then think you're going to ride off into the sunset like it's cool, like I'm sweet like that. Nah, that ain't going to happen. That ain't going to happen. Shout out to Max B. 8, you need a new game share buddy now. I don't even really game share on PS4 like that. I'm pissed I gotta be on that PS4 right now until these fucking graphics cards come out. I don't even give a fuck about the PS4. You know what I'm saying? I barely game share with Melon like that. We ain't really game share like that at all. I mean, what I bought Last of Us, and he bought Ghost of Tsushima. You know what I mean? That's because he wanted to buy it. I also offered to buy that. I was like, yo, I'll buy Ghost. And he was like, nah, I'm going to buy it. I was like, oh, all right, well, cool. But yeah, I don't be on the PlayStation like that. I'm only on that shit right now because I got rid of my 2080 Ti while it still had some value. And I'm stuck on this PlayStation. But I'm trying to get off of that shit. For real. Shout out to Keontae Harris. He said, the Sony pandering did it for me. Sometimes wanted to cut y'all off. Xbox bring numbers. Y'all just bash Xbox when y'all do talk gaming. All right. I mean, you're right. I mean, like I said, that week we had a big Xbox event. It just fell flat because we didn't have no Xbox representation. Shout out to Mac Ultra. He said, this is all a part of how these new niggas are. Super soft, sensitive, and drinking too much soy milk. That's a fact. All because Daddy wouldn't spend time with them. Shout out to Tony Esquire. I don't know about those guys doing a gaming podcast because I seen them play games. Kid Smooth can properly sweep them in the playoffs. Oh, shit. Now, I don't know what kind of podcast they got. I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Shout out to Ranger Rizzo. He said they clearly didn't do any research. There's already a podcast called Player One Podcast. Oh, damn. They done stole somebody's shit? Damn. That's crazy. I wonder if they're going to start flagging them niggas and shit. The 2080 Ti going for $999. What? That shit ain't never go for $999. That's crazy. Yeah, but anything else I need? Cause I didn't write anything down. Anything else I need to address while I'm here that y'all might have heard that y'all think I should address? Anything else? Cause I didn't write nothing down. This is just all off the shit I remember. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I never had a problem with anybody. No personal problems. I ain't had no personal problems with these dudes, man. I'm just asking, like, why the fuck y'all showing all this love to other podcasts and not the podcast you on? You know what I'm saying? And I already had conversations about it, and it kind of just went in one ear and out the other. So today I was just like, yo, you know what? I'm out. I'm done. Like, I'm moving on. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of having conversations. I'm tired of getting on the phone, trying to figure shit out. And it's like, it's going in one ear and out the other. So it's like, you know what? I'm out. I'm gonna cut ties, and I'm just gonna do my own thing. That way I ain't gotta worry about none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Biz the Kid Gaming. He said, if you real and somebody you cool with do dirty, ain't no way that's gonna slide. Cause as a real one, I would have never did that to you. Some of y'all just don't understand that the real is a dying breed. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not going to do that to you. Don't do it to me. And like I said, they talking about how much I supported them. Go look at their timeline on Twitter and see how much they supported me. Go look. See what you come up with. You know what I mean? Fuck what I say. Go look for yourself. Go look for your motherfucking self and see what you come up with. I did the Road Company. I did Road Company live. I went live with Road Company. You know what I mean? I did a live stream a week ago. Go look at their Twitter timelines and see if you've seen anybody support my live stream. Go look. I did the Fall Guy live stream. Go look. Go look and see if you've seen any of them support my Fall Guy live stream. But they want to talk about I don't support them. Hypocrites. Hypocrites. I did the Horizon Zero Dawn PC performance test. Go look. Go look. Go look for anything outside of AGS. Because they don't even support. They don't support that. I mean, you know, from time to time, they retweet here, retweet there. But go look and see any of my solo videos, which ones they supported. Go check it out. Fuck what I say. Don't believe what I say. Go see how much they've been supporting me. Hypocrites. Oh, he don't support this nigga. My support is you being on my channel every week. That's my support. And I was supporting them. That's the crazy thing. Like, I was supporting them and shit. I'd come through, check it out and all that. I used to go through Dark Cloud Couples channel. You know what I mean? I go to Dark Cloud Couples channel. If I got something to say, I'll type it or some shit like that. But I was retweeting they shit and all that. You can go look. I ain't delete nothing. My timeline's still there on Twitter. You can go see the support that I was showing to them. But once I seen that they wasn't supporting me, I was like, all right, what the fuck I'm supporting them for? The fuck? I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gone. Everybody do their own thing. Every man for themselves. I'm good with that. I'm good with every man for themselves. I don't have no problem with that. Think about it. When you ever seen me get bent out of shape for any type of like jokes or anything like that? Never. You ever seen that? I still want y'all to remember that Ravish started a whole bunch of drama over over the podcast, and he wasn't even going to be a part of it. He got mad because I decided that I was going to add people to the podcast that actually played The Last of Us. Because again, The Last of Us was a big fucking deal. Everybody's talking about The Last of Us. So I wanted to get people that beat the game so we can have a spoiler cast and go in depth about The Last of Us. He hadn't beat the game yet. So I was like, yo, it ain't no need for you to be on this podcast because you're not going to be able to partake in the podcast because we talking about something that you didn't experience. So I'm going to add people that did. He got mad. Ain't talking about me rage quitting. He talking about me quitting the chat. He did the same thing. He quit the fucking group chat and all that shit. And then when I went to go talk about it, he gets on the fucking on the chat. And he arguing back and forth for an hour or two. All to say, well, I wasn't going to be on the podcast anyway because I'm celebrating with my family about something like a birthday or some shit. And I'm like, what? We just embarrassed ourselves. Because that whole situation was embarrassing. We just embarrassed ourselves. And you wasn't even going to be on a podcast? But you know, I start everything. And people done forgot about that. People done forgot about that. Or did y'all? Because that only happened, what, a month ago? I know y'all ain't got no goldfish memory. I know y'all remember every motherfucking thing. Oh, y'all remember what y'all want. Y'all ain't forget about that, right? Who started all that drama? Just to turn around and say, well, I wasn't even going to be on the podcast anyway. Wow. You started all of that and you wasn't even going to be there anyway. Because he was the only one that had a problem with that. Everybody else was cool. Like, yeah, cool. Ask some people that played the game. Turn around and find out he wasn't even going to be there anyway. Wow. We embarrassed ourselves in front of everybody. I know niggas was really laughing at us. I know we was all types of lames and nut-ass niggas and AGS podcast is trash and all that. That shit was embarrassing. I was embarrassed. I think that might be the first time I was ever embarrassed on YouTube. I was fucking embarrassed, dog. I was just like, wow. We just sat out here and made ourselves look like a bunch of fools. We done did all of this, and here we are. Crazy. Crazy. So the majority of this is really that I didn't want to, daddy wasn't spending time with them. That's what this all comes down to. Oh, you're not doing AGS. They having random AGS night whenever they feel like it. 1 o'clock in the fucking morning. Oh, you're not doing AGS gaming with us. Oh, you ain't do AGS movies with us. Ain't that all a part of y'all Patreon? I am not a part of y'all Patreon. I am not obligated to do anything I don't want to do. The only thing I'm obligated to do is show up on Sunday and entertain the people. That's it. When did I ever say, yo, we're going to be doing this during the week. We're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing that. Never. And I never expected anybody else to do anything. I remember a long time ago, people was like, yo, y'all should do an after dark. I'm like, yo, I'm not hanging people up for 4 or 5 hours. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making people do some shit that they don't want to do, no after dark and all that. Nah, come do the podcast. When the podcast is over, niggas roll out. That's it. I ain't asked nobody to do nothing else all through the week. And I had just told y'all, like, what, a week and a half ago? I said, yo, I'll be on some fallback shit so I can avoid issues. What they say, Drew, we ain't nothing like BG. We ain't nothing like Weapon Will. And what happened today? We ain't nothing like them. We ain't nothing like them. Right? Yo, why? Yo, hard8, listen, we not like them. We different. Because Drew was like, yo, hard8, you should do the podcast, do Patreon like this. We're going to do this Patreon. We're going to do this and do that. I'm like, nah, dog, I'm falling back. I don't want no parts of that. hard8, I don't understand why. Why you don't want no parts? I'm explaining to Drew. Drew, I already been through this, man. I'm not trying to go through it again when this money shit is involved. But we ain't nothing like BG and them. We ain't nothing like Weapon Will. Yeah, I understand that, and I ain't saying y'all are, but I'm good. Said all of that to act like they did today. And the crazy thing is that I ain't even come at nobody crazy. I didn't even come at nobody crazy. I thought what I did earlier, I was very cordial. And even with Ravish, what I say earlier, I was like, yo, I called Ravish 3 times, he ain't answer, but that's not out the ordinary. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna holler at Ravish and see what's up with him. I told y'all that, right? I called Ravish and he sent me straight to voicemail. I called Ravish at 2:22, 2 seconds. I called Ravish and he sent me straight to voicemail. That's when I knew something was going on. Because then I called Melon and he didn't answer either. I'm like, hold on, what's going on? So finally, I called DC. Once I called DC, that's when I started finding out everything that was going on. I'm like, oh, really? Like I'm telling you, DC telling me all this shit, and I'm like, wow, really? Dang, I ain't know about this. I ain't know this. Oh, niggas feel some type of way, hard8, because, when we doing AGS game night, you don't come through, you don't support it, and all of that, and all of this. And I'm like, wow, I already explained why I don't. I'm trying to avoid issues, and look what happens. This is why I wanted to minimize my interaction to one day. Because I'm like, yo, one day. Surely shit can't go left with just one day. Surely. Let me fall back to try to minimize, because we already had a lot of issues on AGS as it is. So I'm like, I'm on some fallback shit. Isolate. I'm not really isolating myself. They can all hit me up, call my phone and talk to me and all that. And I talk to them. I talk to Ravish all the way. Now, Ravish can't ever say I was isolating myself from him. I talk to that nigga all the time. Or anytime there was an AGS concern, I would hit him up. Then they like, oh, we don't be doing that. And next thing you know, we're getting, we see a poll and we're getting tagged in it. Yo, I'm trying, if I'm looking and I'm like, damn, the podcast ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Why it seem to be like more support when I'm by myself, but when it's the podcast, it ain't really going nowhere. I'm asking questions, yo, and then they try to say I worded it wrong. I worded it in a way where they would be attacked. I'm like, how? All I asked is, if you don't watch AGS podcasts, why? If you don't, I put up a poll. If you don't watch it, do you feel, can you please explain why you don't watch it? And the thing is, it wasn't all about them being attacked. Everybody had a bunch of different reasons. People had a bunch of different reasons, but they never mentioned that. You had a lot of people like, yo, I don't like the celebrity topics. You know what I'm saying? I don't really be trying to hear about that shit. You had a lot of people saying, yo, I'm not from the USA, so a lot of that shit y'all be talking about outside of gaming, I can't relate and I don't care to hear about it. You had a lot of people saying that. But they left all of that out. They want y'all to believe that all that happened from that poll is they was being attacked. You had people saying good shit. Yo, I like the podcast the way it is. I like the chemistry y'all got. I like this person. Or I like Ravish. You gotta take the good with the bad. Just like they keep saying people was attacking them, but you also had people giving them their roses. You also had people bigging them up. It went both ways. And then you had a lot of concern that didn't even have nothing to do with the members. People like, yo, I don't really like just looking at a background. Like, yo, can y'all think about putting up some gameplay? Because I don't really like looking at a background. And I'm like, nah, I really don't want to copy off of anybody else. But I'm like, yo, you can do a lot of things while you just listening to the podcast. Like, you don't have to sit there and stare at your screen. But okay, noted. Then you had people saying, yo, can y'all put it on iTunes and Spotify and shit like that? Everybody definitely had a lot of constructive criticism. Everything wasn't about attacking them niggas. That wasn't what it was all about. The fucking tweet is still up there. The poll is still up there. It's on YouTube and it's on motherfucking Twitter. You go look at the comments. Everything is not about them niggas being attacked. Oh, I'm letting everybody attack them. But yet they supporting Weapon Well Podcast, which is attacking they homie. Attacking fucking Ravish. And then BG don't even fuck with Ravish. But they not having that same energy. Hypocrites, dog. It's crazy. It's crazy. But anyway, we're going to move forward with AGS Live. You know what I'm saying? We definitely going to move forward with AGS Live. And is that Patreon money even over 1K? What Patreon? Over 1K? No, not. I don't know about theirs, but I know mine ain't. You know what I mean? No Patreon is over 1K. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the thing is, definitely not over no 1K, anything like that. But it's just a lot of hypocritical shit going on. And that motherfucking show that Ravish put on today, I'm kind of shocked. I'm going to be real with you. I didn't see that coming from Ravish. Like, I don't even, like, he on some other shit. He talking about something, he was seeing shit. This nigga never hit me up about any type of concern he had between me and him. I promise you. Swear on my mother, Ravish never hit me up like, hey, hard8, listen, man, I feel like you're doing this or you're not doing that. Or, yo, I feel like when you come to me, you're not treating me right or shit like that. He ain't never hit me up and say no shit like that. Like I said, I was just talking to that man. The only thing he said is we need to cut the drama and we need to get rid of Melon. That's all he said. Anything else about me or my character, he never mentioned. And he was saying that he was going to try to get a white girl to be a permanent member. That was it. You know what I mean? Oh, and also he was telling me that I should do the solo thing. You know what I'm saying? He was telling me, yeah, you should do that. You should try that out. Yeah, I think you should do that. I think you should go with that. Matter of fact, he tried to say like he told me to do both at the same time. He was like, yeah, try that, but I think you should go with that though. He was like, and you know what Ravish kept saying? He kept saying, that's what the people want. The people want you by yourself. They want you by yourself, hard8, so I think you should do that. I think you should just do that. Because the people, that's all they want. They want you by yourself. You know what I mean? They love you, hard8. You know what I mean? They dick riders and shit like that. They love you, hard8. You know what I mean? You should just do that by yourself. And I was like, nah, I'm not. Like, I was like, no, I was planning on doing it along with the podcast. You know what I'm saying? But what you think we need to do for the podcast? All that shit he was saying today, you know what I mean? For the most part, like all of the tough Tony talk, all that, oh, you a bitch and all that shit he was talking, he ain't never say that shit to me. Never. Ravish never disrespected me, dog. Never. One-on-one on these phone calls, he ain't never disrespect me. Ever. Never. But now all of a sudden his chest poked out. I'm like, look at this corny shit. Look at this. Frauds, man. Yo, watch y'all back, man. These niggas is snakes in the grass. Facts. I keep telling y'all this shit. I keep telling y'all these niggas is snakes in the grass. Y'all ain't listening. All that nigga said is we need to cut the drama out with AGS, with Weapon Wheel, and we should get rid of Melon. When I was saying that I was going to get rid of 2 members, he said, no, keep Drew. We need the young bull perspective. You know, he young. We need a young guy perspective. You know what I mean? He was like, but you can get rid of Melon. And when he said it, I was like, damn, this nigga really don't like Melon. Because anytime something happens, he always mentioning Melon. Like, y'all see how he come at Melon. He don't fuck with Melon. Melon's a fucking dummy. This nigga, they done fed this nigga some Kool-Aid and me and Melon never had a problem. That's why this energy this nigga got right now don't make no fucking sense. Me and Melon never had an issue. Ever. Listen to me when I tell y'all. Never. Melon never hit me up not one motherfucking time and said, yo, hard8, I got a few concerns between me and you. Never. That's why when I'm like, Melon, I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga problem? This nigga done gassed this nigga up. You know he impressionable and shit. They done fed this nigga head with some bullshit and he fucking running with it. I guess that's part of they plan. Like, they talking about yo, if Melon got a problem, you know it's real. Me and Melon never had a problem. What problem Melon got? He piggybacking off of y'all like he always do. You know what I'm saying? Piggybacking like he always do. Then we had that cocksucker. I forget the cocksucker name. The dude from England. Some old random straggler they grabbed off the fucking street to try to come in and try to slander somebody all dick eating and shit. He talking about yo, did hard8 have ill will? Because he never said nothing about Jimmy until he was off a Weapon Wheel podcast. That's a motherfucking lie. I told Jimmy on Weapon Wheel podcast live that I'll smack the shit out of him. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that, right? Y'all remember that? I never roasted Jimmy on Weapon Wheel. Never. I just waited till I was off of Weapon Wheel. Bullshit. Bullshit. Some, well, so hard8, was you holding ill will? I don't hold ill will against nobody. If I got a problem with you, you gonna know it. When have y'all ever known me to have some hidden feelings? Have I ever exploded on AGS out of nowhere? Have y'all ever seen that happen? Have anybody ever said a joke about me or tried to roast me in any way and I just went off the deep end as if I was harvesting some ill will? Have y'all ever seen that from my fucking character? Have y'all ever seen me fake it with somebody just because? When the fuck I start doing that? If I got a problem with you, you gonna know it. When have I ever had a problem with somebody and they didn't know? This fucking scrambler talking about some hard 8. Dude, you never said nothing about Jimmy until you left Weapon Wheel. But now, obviously, you didn't watch Weapon Wheel, dick sucker. Or you just decided that you want to lie. You know what I'm saying? Because they decided to bring you in and make you feel important. You decided that you want to lie, talking about somebody talking about, ain't say nothing about Jimmy until I left the podcast. That's a lie. Told Jimmy on air I smacked the shit out of him. But yet, I never said nothing about Jimmy. Come on, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Anybody that watch Weapon Wheel, y'all know that is bogus. Y'all know that is bogus. And if you've been watching me for however long, you know damn well you ain't never heard anybody question me about holding some feelings. You ain't never heard anybody question me or like faking like I fuck with somebody when I really don't. You ain't never seen that from me. Never. You ain't never seen me snap on people out of the clear blue as if I was holding some ill will towards them. You ain't never seen that. So we definitely ain't gonna start nothing new around this motherfucker. We definitely not gonna start nothing new. Niggas saying anything to fucking make up lies now. Niggas is saying anything. You ain't never seen that. Anybody I had a problem with, nigga, I said it. You know what I'm saying? I let it be known, nigga. And if I had something to say to somebody on Twitter, I'd tag them in it. Fuck you ever thought seeing me on some fucking scary shit. The fuck out of here. Get out of here. Shit is crazy. But anyway, I'm about to get out of here. I done said what I had to say. It is what it is. We moving forward. AGS Live, Sunday, 4 p.m. You know what I'm saying? We going to be good. Get your Skype ready. Get your motherfucking Discord ready. And all that. If you want to call in. Maybe you just want to sit back and listen. That's fine, too. You ain't got to call in. From time to time, we'll have guests on that motherfucker. And, yeah, we just going to have some fun, man. We ain't got to worry about no more bullshit because it's just going to be me. I ain't got to worry about no more fucking emotional-ass niggas. I ain't got to worry about no more soft-ass niggas. I ain't got to worry about what's being said behind my back or none of that shit. I ain't got to worry about if niggas really feel some type of way, but they say they don't, even though I asked them clearly on air. Live. Ask him live. Anybody got some issues? No, anything good. Anything good. But now all of a sudden, niggas got all this shit to say. These niggas is soft and they pussy. Facts. And they dick eaters. You know what I'm saying? They fucking dick eaters. They trying to fuck with niggas that don't even fuck with them. Niggas don't even fuck with these niggas, dog. Niggas don't even fuck with these niggas. Shit is crazy. He said, what's a Discord? You don't know what a Discord is? Well, you ain't got to worry about Discord. If you got Skype, you could just do that. You could just do that. You know what I'm saying? Tried to say they acknowledge it talking about the Patreon, but they didn't. Facts. Hey, anybody got anything to say before I get up out of here, man? Any questions, anything like that? Anything that y'all need me to address that I didn't? That maybe I forgot? You know what I'm saying? Anything at all? Let me know. They talking about, people ask, can this be resolved and all that? Oh, no, we ain't never going back. These niggas really feeling themselves. I don't know where it's coming from. You know what I mean? I don't even know where all this fucking, all this confidence is coming from. Because I be at them live streams and don't nobody else be there. So I don't even know where these niggas is talking like they feeling themselves. I don't know what the fuck going on. I be at these niggas live streams, dog. I be the only one there. Me and a couple other people. I don't know where this motherfucking energy is coming from. These niggas really think they got something going, huh? We gonna see how that shit turn out. We gonna see. Slizzo 420, shout out to you. I'm late. You beefing with Cloud. Cloud said a few things that was like, it was whatever. But it is, at this point in time, it is what it is. I ain't beefing with nobody. I'm just staying to my motherfucking self. That's all. I ain't got no beef. It's just niggas told a lot of lies today. Niggas is fronting. They keep telling y'all they said shit in the DMs. Tell them to show y'all these DMs. Show them. Show the fucking DMs. Even when people asked them earlier, yo, why don't y'all show the DMs? They like, nah, we're not going to show the DMs. And I left a comment. I said, no, show that shit. Show them motherfucking DMs. Let's see all of these conversations we had where I was just being all disrespectful and shit. Yeah, today I did go in there and I said, damn, I said, Melon and Drew, y'all some dick eaters. Yeah, I definitely said that. And I waited and to see what they was going to respond, and they didn't. But by the time that is, I already, because you know, when you send a message in Twitter, you can see, if you're in a group message DM on Twitter, you can see everybody that's seen your message. So when I left it, I waited. First person that seen it was Mocha. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody else didn't see it yet. So I waited. And then Drew seen it. No, Melon seen it first. And then fucking Drew seen it. You know what I'm saying? And I waited for like 5-10 minutes and nobody said nothing. So I was like, oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? Cool. I'm already knowing what I'm doing in my head anyway. I'm just waiting to go live anyway, but I'm going to see what these niggas got to say first. Nobody said nothing. So I was like, all right, well, cool then. And then I, seen myself out of the DM. They seen the message, but they didn't respond to it at that time. I hit up Melon. I called Melon twice today. Melon got all this mouth. Melon's a bitch. We know Melon's a bitch. But that's cool. He didn't have to be a tough guy. But now his true colors really shown. He's a bitch. I hit up Melon today. I hit him up 2 times. I hit him up at 2:35. I hit him up at 5:54. And he never said nothing. And then I sent him a text. I said, answer the phone, nigga. Since you telling lies, what's up? That's the text I sent Melon. He never responded. But then he get on, you know what I mean? He get on that podcast and he running his mouth. Melon didn't even have enough heart to tell me this over the phone. So you know he pussy. He didn't even have enough heart to tell me this through a text message. So you know he pussy. I called Melon twice today. Damn near 3 hours apart. And then after the last time I called him and he didn't answer, I sent him a text message. I said, answer the phone, nigga, since you telling all these lies. What's up? He never responded. Pussy. But then he go on there and he got some shit to say. Pussy. Crazy. Everybody talking about pick up the phone and call, but then when you call motherfuckers, they ditching, they running from the phone call. They not answering, they not responding, but they talking about pick up and call niggas. I'm calling y'all niggas. What's up? Fuck out of here. Shit crazy. Niggas is pussy, dog. Straight facts. Oh, I'm not going to talk to you, hard8, directly, but I'm going to jump on this fucking live stream and run my fucking mouth. But I'm not going to talk to you directly because you soft, nigga, and you a dick eater. Point blank, period. Don't nobody fuck with you. This nigga had the nerve to say he might start a channel. Ain't nobody going to watch that shit. Fucking clown. Like niggas was there for you. Fuck out of here. You was the worst member. They hated your ass. Motherfuckers wanted you off every fucking week. Don't get it fucked up. Don't let Ravish and them niggas cap your motherfucking head up, nigga. Don't nobody fuck with you, nigga. Fuck out of here. Ain't nobody checking into none of these podcasts for you. Just know that, nigga. Fuck out of here. Nobody checking for you. Niggas out here acting crazy. I held this bitch ass nigga down the whole time. Ain't nobody never got nothing nice to say about Melon. I held that nigga down. But now you want to get around these niggas and let these niggas fill your head up. Me and Melon been cool for a minute too. Me and Melon been cool for a minute. Before Melon even knew any of these niggas, me and Melon was cool. Before he was even talking to these niggas, before they even had a time of the day for this nigga, me and Melon was cool. And me and Melon never had a fucking problem. But now you gonna side with them niggas. Melon can't tell you not one thing. Talking about Melon can't tell you no issues he got with me. Nothing. He can't even give you a scenario of something that happened between me and Melon. He can't tell you shit A problem that me and him had. He tried to insinuate that I owe him something. That's a fucking lie. Nigga, you owe me. All them fucking movies I was buying, he wasn't pitting in on none of that shit. From time to time, he'll send something. I'll tell him. And these movies, $30, $20, $25, $30. I'll be like, Melon, send me 10. I got the rest. Send me 10. I got the rest. I got 8 movies. This nigga ain't pitching at all. But I wasn't tripping. That's my man. Go ahead. It ain't nothing. I wasn't tripping. I think I said something to him in a joking manner. I was like, damn, Melon, when you gonna buy some movies? He's like, oh, I'm gonna get a couple. But it wasn't no. It wasn't nothing. It was just joke. We laugh about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Damn, Melon, you ain't buying nothing, man. God damn, you gotta buy something, player. Nah, you start laughing. No, I'm gonna get something. But he tried to insinuate I owe him. Nigga, stop lying. The fuck out of here. Yo, like, you can't even get a new TV. How the fuck I'm getting something from you, nigga? Like, knock it the fuck off. Knock it off. Like, this nigga needs to be talking crazy. Melon, you's a dick eater, dog. You gotta be the worst one out of all them niggas. For real, for real. Even though Ravish, he a super fucking clown. He a super clown. You know what I'm saying? A nigga that want to be from somewhere he ain't. Nigga don't even want to claim he from a nice area. He trying so hard for y'all to believe that he really about something when he ain't. Nigga ain't never nigga scared to cut his own birthday cake. Ain't beating nothing up and all that shit. Fuck out of here. Besides him, Melon is the worst. Because me and Melon never had an argument. Never. Me and Melon never said not one bad word to each other on some serious shit. Ever. Ever. And then when I tried to call him, he didn't even pick up the phone. But yeah, he getting on this fucking, on that fucking live stream, acting like he had issues all this time and he's tired of it and all. What the fuck are you talking about? What issue you had to deal with, Melon? If you want to be real, I treated Melon better than everybody in the motherfucking podcast. Closely followed by motherfucking Ravish. That's why all this energy today is funny to me. Even fucking Miss hard8 was thrown off by these niggas' energy from Melon and fucking and Ravish. And she was just going to bat for Melon. When Ravish wanted me to kick Melon off, she was going to bat for Melon. Even myself too. I was like, nah, I can't do that. Because even when she said it, it did sound crazy. It did sound crazy. You gonna kick Melon off? Even the way she said it, I was like, yeah, you right. That is crazy. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? But I was trying to look at it like, yo, it ain't nothing personal. But I could never get to that point. I was trying to hype myself up to say, yo, it's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. This is just for the betterment of the podcast. I was trying to keep telling myself this shit. But every time I really thought about it, I was like, I can't do that. I would not feel right kicking Melon off. Because I really fuck with Melon. So I can't do that. But then he turns around and act the way he act today. What? What? Wow. 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 That's all I can say. Wow. Me and Melon never had a disagreement. You know what I mean? As far as like anything serious. I'm not talking about regular conversations about games and shit like that. I'm talking about we never, ever had any type of animosity between us. We never had an argument. We never had a serious back and forth cursing each other out. Me and Melon never did none of that shit. That's why when he said what he said today and all the shit he talking today, I'm shocked. What the fuck? Where the fuck is this coming from? You done let these niggas brainwash you? You really let these niggas, I guess that's what they've been doing while y'all been hanging out in Discords and all of that, while y'all been gathering up, you know what I mean? While y'all all been gathering up, that's what the fuck been going on behind the scenes? And y'all wonder why I stayed the fuck away. Y'all wonder why I stayed away. And all because I stayed away, a lot of this shit that went on behind the scenes. That's crazy. That's crazy. I done held that nigga down. Oh, man. Funny. They been talking about kicking Melon off. People been wanting Melon off since day one. It used to be between him and Blaze. Since day one. And yeah, I did think about it. I was like, yeah, man, I'm trying to better the podcast, man. I think we need to get rid of the weak links. And I kept trying to tell myself, it ain't nothing personal. It ain't nothing personal. Damn, I'm going to look like the bad guy. That's why I called Ravish for him to help me with the decision. Hey, man, what do you think I should do? Let me know, Ravish. Put it all out there. I don't need no cookie cutter shit. I don't need you blowing smoke up my ass and none of that. Put it all out there. Say whatever you got to say. What's up? And the only thing he said was, we need to quit all the drama and keep Drew and get rid of Melon. Wow. Facts. I swear to God on my mother, he said that. My mother's still alive. Swear to God on my mother, Ravish told me to keep Drew and kick Melon. And he didn't hesitate either. He didn't hesitate. He didn't contemplate. He didn't sit there and ponder. He didn't think about it. He was clear as day. His answer was sharp. He said, yo, keep Drew because we need the young guy. Get rid of Melon. Sharp. He didn't consider nobody else. Straight for the jugular. Melon, out of here. Get rid of Melon. I swear to God on my mother he said that. Get rid of Melon. That's when Miss Hard8, get rid of Melon? You gonna get rid of Melon, really? That's when I started thinking about it. That's why y'all seen on Twitter. I was going to do a live stream a week ago about this shit. But I was like, you know what? No, I'm not going to just jump out the window. I'm a think on this shit. I'm a ponder on this shit for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking about it the next day. That's when I called Ravish back and we was talking again. And I was voicing my concern about how niggas is not promoting the podcast. Niggas is not sharing. That's a big reason why we're not growing either, because niggas is not sharing and promoting the podcast, even our own panel members. And I told him what Drew did. That's when he was like, yo, I didn't even notice that. Yo, that is crazy. That is crazy. That he will promote only the paid shit, but he won't promote the free shit. He'll promote the Patreon, but he won't promote AGS podcast, the main attraction. And he was like, yo, you know what, man? You know, like he said, yo, I told you my decision. Keep Drew, get rid of Melon. And he was like, yo, you need to call Drew, though. Call Drew and see what's up. And I told him, I said, yeah, I was already going to do that. He was next on the list. I called Drew. Me and Drew talked. We had a good conversation. Again, Drew telling y'all he can't talk to me. I'm hard to talk to. I'm this, that, and the third. Me and Drew had a nice, civilized conversation. No arguing, no yelling, no name calling, none of that. We had a serious conversation. And at the end of the conversation, everything was good. It was like, all right, cool. I got the text messages. I hit up fucking Ravish. I said, hey, I just talked to Drew. Everything on point. He said, cool. Sunday came. We did the podcast. Now, today, shit went left. So, hey, I don't know what else to tell y'all. I don't know. I just put everything out there. I ain't got no reason to lie. I don't give a fuck. I don't care enough to lie. I do not care enough to lie about this shit, dog. Everything I'm telling y'all is factual. I got the text messages. I got the call logs all right here in my motherfucking phone. All right here in my Galaxy S20 Ultra. Everything that I'm telling y'all is right here. When Mocha first joined, I never told Mocha who she can support and who she can't support. All I asked was that, Mocha, if you go on other people's podcasts, can you represent? That's all I asked. She said most definitely. I never told none of these niggas to jump in any beefs. I never told none of these niggas not to go to this podcast or that podcast. All I asked is that they had the same energy. If you're going to be supporting and sharing and tweeting another podcast, can you please do the same for your own? That's it. That's it. I never told nobody. Drew talking about something. I didn't go on Press Start for 4 months and all that because I didn't want Hard8 to say nothing. I never said anything about you going to fucking Press Start. A lot of times that they were on Press Start, I didn't even know they were on it. I didn't even know it was on it. People would come through, hey man, Drew, you was on Press Start. Why your energy was different? We're going to get Press Start Drew or we're going to get AGS Drew. What Drew we getting today? Because niggas' energy wasn't there. But, you know, they didn't have no incentive for nothing like that. So they didn't really have no incentive to have any type of energy or anything like that. You know, that's how, you know, Psycho was saying he could see why. I guess he could see why people wasn't doing something because they wasn't paid for it. But we already talked about the money shit. We already talked about that shit. We already cleared that up. That was all cleared up from the very first beginning. And if anybody had a problem with that, they could have declined right there. Oh, no, I'm going to go ahead and fall back. Okay, cool. Nobody never said anything. So when we go forward, I'm thinking everybody on point and we good to go. Now here we are a couple years later. Now we hearing, well, you can't expect people to promote the podcast and shit like that because, you know, they're not getting anything from it. What the hell is this? And I've been telling people to make your own Patreon. Make your own Patreon. Set it up exactly how you want to set it up and put it out there. Whatever stipulations you want or you could do all of that in your own Patreon. I've been telling people this shit, but I guess they forgot about that. Did they fail to mention that? Did they mention that? I've been telling people to do your own thing. I'm just not involving myself because I'm trying to avoid issues. But yet here I am, I'm starting all the issues. When we had fucking Ravish start a whole fucking thing all because he didn't want to show a trophy. And on top of that, he wasn't going to be on a podcast anyway. He did all this bitching. Rage quit the podcast all because I had somebody else fill his spot that he wasn't even going to be there to fill in the first place. Do y'all hear this shit? Come on, man. Crazy. But it's all good. We moving forward. We moving forward. We got AGS Live. We got AGS Live coming up. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be a pretty good show. We'll see if it's going to work or it's not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping. But we're going to definitely see what's going on. You dig? So hopefully y'all tune in for it. Is that MVP? Is that the real MVP? It's the real MVP? Look like it could be the real MVP, man. Shout out to MVP. What up? What up? What's good? Shout out to motherfucking MVP, man. Oh, we got DC. He said he don't care about the money and shit. Well, I mean, that's what everybody said, DC. Everybody said they didn't care about the money. Now I'm hearing that I'm all about the motherfucking money. Even though Drew said out his own mouth, I tried to give it a hard 8 advice on how to get more money, and he didn't want to do it. But yet, I'm all about this money and all this shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? We just not on no. I'm just on a tip like, yo, we not censoring everything over here. We're not censoring everything on everybody in their little bubble. Everybody not going to agree with you, dog. You know what I'm saying? People say some shit you don't like. It's some things you can do. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know niggas was on some soft shit and shit. And then, like I told y'all earlier, with the mod status, it's just, niggas was blocking dudes for no reason. Like, literally. No, especially Ravish. Blocking niggas for no reason. I'm like, I'm taking mod status. Y'all niggas, and y'all kept doing it. Like, I kept telling dudes, like, that ain't no reason to block somebody, dog. That ain't no reason to block. Yeah, I know, but, nah, fuck that. So I'm like, I'm just going to remove my status because these niggas just blocking. If leave it up to them, we ain't going to have nobody watching this motherfucker. It ain't going to be no comments. It ain't going to be none of that. Everybody ain't going to agree with everything you say. People going to talk they shit just like y'all talk y'all shit. What was that? The week before last, a super chat dude asked a legitimate question to Mocha. He asked a legitimate question. It wasn't no disrespect or anything. What did she do? Y'all remember that? What'd she do? She went off on the dude. He asked a legitimate question. He didn't curse at her. He didn't call her any names. He didn't disrespect her. He didn't say anything. She said something. He asked her what she meant. Or he asked her something like, what makes a real man? Or something like that. And she went off on him. Nah, he was being smart. That's why I had to say something. I'm like, how the fuck you get he was being smart? It's a regular comment. No name calling. No disrespect. No nothing. He just asked her to explain what do she mean about something. And she went off on the dude. Now if they had mod status, he would have been blocked. And he didn't even disrespect her in no way, shape, form, or fashion. She just snapped on the nigga. I'm like, what the fuck? That's why I had to step in like, Mocha, I don't think he was being malicious or anything. And then he had to come back with another joint. He was like, I wasn't trying to be smart and I wasn't trying to come at you no way. I was asking a legitimate question. And I'm like, that's how I seen it. But she snapped on the nigga. But she was feeling like she was being bullied. Oh my God. You got to be fucking kidding me, dog. You got to be kidding me. Oh man, shout out to King Green. A lot of problems come from your joking. Yes. The stuff you've been saying about Drew's channel, he took personal. They said you tearing them down and stuff. Crazy. We still at that point. Niggas still don't understand the difference between somebody really trying to tear you the fuck down or somebody really getting personal. But the difference between that and a fucking like just joking around. People don't even get it. I've been said this plenty of times, dog. I do not joke with people I don't fuck with. At all. Not a single bit. Sometimes I'll be on Twitter and somebody will say something and I'll think of something funny to say. But if it's somebody that I don't fuck with, because I might see it because somebody else retweeted it or they liked it. If I see something and it's like, damn, I could say something funny right now. But if I see I don't fuck with that person, I just keep it moving. I do not play with people I don't fuck with. I don't know why people keep getting this confused. If I'm joking with you, you are all right with me. Point blank, period. I don't fuck with people I don't joke with people I don't fuck with. I don't. So I don't even know why anybody would take any of that shit serious, man. We on the podcast to have fun. Do you see me taking shit personal? They say shit about me. You know what I mean? They say shit about me. Do you see me taking any of that shit personal? Do you see me getting bent out of shape? Do you see me feeling some type of way? No. You say something about me, that's cool. I hope it's funny because I want to laugh too. And I know how to shoot back. So it's not a big deal. You never seen me get bent out of shape over a joke somebody said about me. Y'all never seen that. Y'all never seen that. But yet you see it on my end, on the opposite end of me. That's crazy. Fucking, and I keep telling these niggas like, yo, I'm not on no serious shit, dog. These shit is jokes, my nigga. I'm not on some serious shit. If I was hanging out with Melon and some stranger walked up to him and said, yo, you got a big ass head like MODOK, I will not crack a single smile. I will be like, yo, who the fuck is you talking to? Yo, you don't know my man to be playing with him like that. You know what I'm saying? I would check a nigga real quick. But yes, I will turn around and say he got a head like MODOK. But I'm fucking with him. It ain't nothing personal. You my guy. It ain't nothing personal. We just laughing and joking. Don't take this shit personal. We having fun. But let somebody else call you that shit that don't even fucking know you. I'm right there on the front line. Yo, you don't know my dude to be playing with him like that? Fuck is wrong with you? Facts. The fuck? I keep telling people, yo, don't take none of that shit personal, dog. It ain't like that. Shout out to Tony Esquire. It's like, I could take jokes. Why the fuck I could take jokes? Niggas got prison jokes. Niggas got jail jokes. Niggas got all types of jokes. You don't see me getting all bent out of shape. What the fuck? Crazy. Shout out to Tony Esquire. I like DC, but it's time to kill the blame game about subs. Hard8 started his channel with a damn cell phone and made it happen. Only the strongest. Yeah, I didn't have. I had a camera though. It wasn't a cell phone. It was damn near a cell phone. Had that motherfucker stacked up on some books, pointed at the motherfucking screen. Yeah, I said I definitely made it happen. I made it happen. You dig? What else we got here? Cause I missed somebody. Hold on. All right, hold up. Hold on, people. I know I missed some shit. Am I at the right? Okay. All right. I missed the last that I couldn't see it on the other channel, on the other page. What the fuck is it at? Yo, hold up, man. What the hell is going on? Hey, Slizzle of 420. It will not let me look at your super chat, and I don't see it on the main page. I'm on a viewer activity for super chats. It won't let me scroll. Yours was the last one, and it won't let me scroll all the way down. And then when I go to my channel and look at the regular chat, I don't see it. So I don't know what the fuck happened to that shit. But what did you say, Slizzle of 420? What did you say? No, DC definitely switched up on me a little bit. He definitely switched up on me a little bit. But I ain't gonna take it personal. He was around his guys and shit. You know what I mean? He had to support them niggas and they fucking fake ass, the fake ass Hulk Hogan fucking act they was putting on today. So he was just showing support to his guys and shit, man. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? I definitely get it. But yo, Slizzle, I don't see your joint, dog. I don't see it. You read mine. So I read yours already? What the fuck is going on this page then? Huh. I must have missed there. Okay, cool. Well, we caught up. All right, cool. Shout out to Slizzle. I appreciate it, man. Everybody that rock with me, I appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's people that rock with me, and they definitely have constructive criticism. Everybody not a dick rider and all that shit, dog. You You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I put out there, they put out their side, I put out my side, and people can go from there. You know what I'm saying? Whether you agree or disagree, long as the truth is out there, y'all can judge it and say what y'all want. You know what I'm saying? That's all I ever ask. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna make another video about this shit. I was gonna leave it where it was at. But after all that shit they were saying, I'm like, nah, we definitely ain't about to let niggas just talk what they want to talk. You know what I'm saying? Psycho Gamer said managing people ain't easy. Yeah, you need money, right? Once you got money, it's easy to manage them, right? Even though everybody agreed that they don't give a fuck about that shit. But somehow, there's some way, that shit still creeped up in the mix. That's what this whole AGS game night was about, right? Oh, let's do game night so more people can jump on this Patreon. So even when I tried to fucking steer myself away from money, indirectly, that still caused an issue. Because a lot of this shit is because daddy wasn't spending time with them. Hard8, come spend some time with me. Yo, man, why you only talk to me on Sunday? Hard8, I want to play some games with you. Come on, Hard8. Come play some games with us. First of all, y'all playing garbage. Let's talk about this shit. Y'all don't understand what I went through just to try to play Gears of War 5 with these niggas, man. Let's talk about that. That shit just popped up in my fucking head. I was begging these niggas for days. For fucking days. Yo, what's up? Let's play some Gears 5. We can do that for a game night. Oh, we can't play rank because niggas ain't ranked 30. You got to be ranked 30 to play rank match. It does not take long to get the rank 30. What's up? Every fucking day. Yo, what's up? Y'all get that rank 30 yet? No, I ain't get there yet. No, I ain't get there yet. Yo, no, you know what? I didn't even really download it yet. What the fuck? I spent days trying to get these niggas on Gears for a game night. Fucking days. And it never happened. You know why? Because none of these niggas ever could reach rank fucking 30. And rank 30, when you first starting out on the first tier of your rank, when you're ranked number 1, you get to rank 30 in like 2-3 matches, dog. You get to rank 30 in like 2. You get to rank 30 in no time. I kept trying to get these niggas, let's play Gears, let's play Gears, let's play Gears. These niggas never made it to rank fucking 30, dog. And you know what I did? I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm done. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm done. I'm tired of trying to get niggas to play games and niggas ain't trying to play. Fuck it. But did I take any of that personal? Did I start harvesting some ill will? This was a while ago too. Did I secretly dislike Ravish or Dark Cloud or Drew or Melon? No, I just moved on. Like, yo, niggas is like, this is the thing. I come from the streets, dog. You know what I'm saying? Niggas bullshit all the time. I just chalked it up as that. Oh, these niggas bullshit, man. You know what? Fuck it. They'll holler at me when they ready. I just chalk it up as niggas is bullshit. I'm from the streets. Niggas bullshit all the time. You know what you do? You just move on. Oh, that nigga be bullshit. I ain't even about to waste no time with this nigga, dog. I'm out. Or whatever. That's what it, after a while, after like 2 or 3 days, I was like, yo, these niggas bullshitting. Fuck it. I wasn't mad or upset or angry. I just was like, all right, fuck it. Niggas don't want to play. I'm out. I'm out. So that's what it came down to. That's what it came down to. It's like, all right, and I was trying to get them niggas to play that game for days. But did they mention that? They keep talking about I wouldn't play no games with them, but what about when I was trying to get them to play games with me? I kept hearing a bunch of excuses. You should have heard the excuses from Ravish. He made all types of excuses. Remember, he even did it on the podcast. Remember, Ravish was like, I get my new internet on Wednesday, and then I can play with y'all. I get my new internet, then I can play with y'all. Wednesday came and went. Never heard nothing about it. Y'all saying when we tried to play Uncharted, for some reason, he could never get in the game. Anytime it was something competitive, something was wrong. But then we go play Jason, everything works perfectly fine. He was trying to avoid getting roasted because he's garbage at games. You know, he's a player. You know what I mean? Got time, fuck games. He chasing white bitches, right? He didn't want to play anything competitive because he knew once y'all seen his performance, y'all would be roasting him about being bad at video games. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't want that. So anytime it was time to play something competitive, he always was like, well, something was wrong. Internet wrong. I can't sign in. I can't do this. I can't do that. After a while, I just fell back. I'm like, all right, well, fuck it then. Niggas bullshit, I'm out. Fuck it, I ain't got to play no games with nobody. That's what it came down to. He was trash. He didn't want y'all to roast him for being garbage. He ain't want to play nothing competitive and shit like that. Look at him. This nigga was garbage on Fall Guys. Fall Guys. And I don't give a fuck what that nigga doing the real. I don't give a fuck what type of white bitch he fucking with. I don't give a fuck how much money he got. I don't care about none of that because that be niggas a scapegoat and all that. Oh, well, you know, I got shit to do in real life. I ain't got time to sit around and do this. Niggas got all these consoles and shit. Niggas hoarding all these fucking consoles and shit. But when you ask about why a nigga so garbage, then they want to start talking about what they be doing in the real. Fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Stay on topic, nigga. Stay on fucking topic. The nigga was trash at Fall Guys. See, the thing y'all don't know is I tried to play with these games on multiple occasions. Their excuse was, oh, 8 only want to play games he good at. No, I don't only want to play games I'm good at, but I damn sure don't want to sit around and play some garbage. Call of Duty. Call of Duty? The fuck would y'all play Call of Duty? I sit around and play that trash. Nobody want to play no fucking Call of Duty. And I named multiple games. I said, yo, we could play Rainbow. We could play Gears. We could play Battlefield. You know what I'm saying? We could play Uncharted. We could play The Last of Us. I named a whole bunch of other games we can play besides some fucking Call of Duty. And how far did that get? How far did that get us? Y'all seen them game nights? Did y'all see any of those game nights? But they want to sit here and tell y'all, oh, I was never supporting them and I never wanted to play games with them. But how about all the times I tried to play some games? How about that? Just this past Sunday, yo, let's do GTA 5. What's up? What day could we do it? Motherfuckers claim that they not available. Remember, what Dark Cloud say? What Dark Cloud say? Yo, I'm not available until 6 o'clock my time, which is 9 o'clock my time. 6 o'clock his time, which is 9 o'clock my time. Didn't Dark Cloud say that? So tell me how the fuck Dark Cloud was in the middle of a fucking they little shindig today at 6 o'clock in the afternoon, which was 3 o'clock his time. Huh? How that happen? I thought you ain't got no time. I thought you busy at that time. How the fuck did you have time to make your fucking stream today at 3 o'clock in the afternoon when you told me, and he said this is live, it's recorded. You can go back to last podcast. Dark Cloud said he's not available until 9 p.m. my time, 6 p.m. his time. The fucking podcast is still up. You can go verify this right now. But when it came time to talk shit and for all of them niggas to gather, for all the pussies to come together like Captain Planet, this nigga was available at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Exposed. Exposed. I guess niggas make time when they want to, right? Oh, the day was something special, right? Because I asked this on Sunday. A nigga could have said, well, I'm available Tuesday earlier in the day. I'm available on Tuesday earlier in the day. But any other day on the week, I ain't available till 9 o'clock. Nigga could have said that. He ain't say that. He said, oh, I'm not available until 9 o'clock my time, 6 o'clock his time. But today, he in the middle of a fucking get-together, Captain Planet for fucking bleeding pussies. They all put their fucking bleeding pussy together and fucking form Captain Planet, and they all in the middle of a fucking podcast at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But when I just was on the podcast on Sunday trying to figure out what's a good time for everybody and we need to do it at a decent hour, niggas was claiming they not ready, they're not available until 9 o'clock at night, my time. But now everybody, all them niggas was available today at 3 o'clock in the middle of the fucking afternoon. But on Sunday, motherfuckers is, you know, they can't figure out what time, what days they got off and what days they can fucking actually play. The fucking podcast is still up right now. You can go watch that motherfucker right now and hear Dark Cloud say he's only available after 9 o'clock. My time. 6 o'clock his time. But today, in the middle of the afternoon, all of them was available. Wow. Exposed. Wow. What happened? And that was just Sunday when I'm trying to put together a fucking AGS game night so we can all finally play together at a decent hour instead of in the middle of the fucking night when ain't nobody watching. Go to they fucking gaming night. It's 19 people in that motherfucker. Fuck is you doing wasting bandwidth? Turn that shit the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Your significant other trying to fucking stream and you sucking up all the fucking bandwidth because you want to be streaming to fucking 2 people and shit. And I'm like, yo, let's do it during prime time hours. Let's set up a day and we could do this. Oh, I'm not available. Not available till 9 o'clock. Your time. But today in the middle of the afternoon, they all was available. But they wasn't all available for AGS gaming. But it's me. But it's me. Come on, man. Let's go. Come on, man. The fucking link is still up. The link is still, the podcast is up. Go watch it. Go watch it. Crazy, man. But I'm the fucking bag. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of motherfuckers acting like, oh, hard8 got a mental problem. Yeah, you know what my problem is? Fuck niggas. That's my problem. Fuck niggas. I told y'all before, the reason why I have a lot of problems with these niggas is because I'm not with the internet fucking behavior. Nobody cares about shit that is done to them because they only trying to use you anyway, nigga. They don't give a fuck about nobody. What can you do for me? Can you come on my podcast? Can I come on yours? What can you do for me? I don't like you. I don't fuck with you. But listen, I need you though, because you're going to help my channel fucking prevail. That's why these niggas can just turn the other cheek when fuck shit happens. Because they don't fuck with you anyway. So when you do some sucker shit, they like, yeah, I'm doing sucker shit too. I don't fuck with that nigga anyway, so I'd have did the same thing to him. That's why I always got conflict with these niggas, because I'm not on that YouTube shit. I'm not on that shit. I don't talk to niggas just because I hope they can do something for me. I don't have that type of mentality. I don't really like none of these niggas anyway, but I'm going to act like I do because I need this nigga on my podcast. Shit, that nigga got a bigger podcast than me. Let me act like I like this nigga so I can go on his podcast. I'm not with that nut ass shit. This is why I have problems with people, because all of these niggas is striving to get their fucking YouTube channel off the ground. And they trying to do whatever they need to do that. And this is why we have fucking issues, because they on sucker shit and I'm not. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Ain't no mental fucking stabilities and all that shit. Y'all niggas are doing sucker shit. You telling me I'm wrong because I can watch my panel members share other people's podcasts and not even share their own? You telling me I'm wrong for calling that out? That's me having a mental breakdown. That's me having a mental problem. That's me being bipolar, because I'm clearly watching niggas share and promote other people's podcasts, but they're not promoting their own. That's me having a fucking mental problem. No, that's me recognizing y'all on some fucking sucker shit and me taking action. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck is going on? Ain't nothing mentally unstable about me at all, motherfucker. I know what the fuck is going on. None of the shit I pointed out, I'm tripping. I'm pointing shit out and people can actually go check that out. When I say that they was not supporting, they was not promoting and sharing AGS, you can go to Twitter and see that, nigga. There ain't no fucking mental stability, or I'm tripping, or I'm seeing shit. Nigga, you can go verify that shit for yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with me at all. Y'all niggas are just on fuck nigga time. Y'all dick eating because y'all want these niggas to like y'all niggas, because y'all hope that shit gonna do something for your dead ass channels. That's what it come down to. That's why y'all niggas be dick eating. You know what I'm saying? Y'all looking for these niggas to like y'all. That's what y'all want. Y'all don't want to do it on your own. Y'all doing the same shit that everybody does that has a fucking channel that's trying to get somewhere. Y'all network. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't like a motherfucker, you know it's in your best interest to try to act like you like somebody or you fuck with somebody like that so your shit can get off the fucking ground. I don't play that fucking game. I don't give a fuck how big you is, how small you is. If you cool, you cool. I got cool with Frog the Barber. The nigga had 30 motherfucking subs. 30 subs. I didn't fuck with him. I didn't look at it like, yeah, what can I get from this nigga? No, I thought he was a cool dude. He had 30 subs. Y'all niggas, I don't play that game. That's why I have conflict with these niggas that play the game. I have conflict with these niggas that play the game. Y'all know there's a game to be played around here. Y'all know that. That's how you get ahead. That's what life, period. Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. That's what these niggas do. I'm not with that shit. If I'm cool with you, I'm cool with you. I don't give a fuck what you can do for me as far as YouTube goes. I don't care. I don't care how many subs you got, how many views you got, none of that shit. Drew ain't got no fucking views or nothing. He gets stragglers, he do a reaction video, right? People come through from time, they don't stay, they don't sub. You know what I'm saying? That's why I told him, like, why you want to do that? That ain't going to help you. Like, you get a lot of people that ain't even sub to you that's just passing through. They not staying. Why you want to do that? You know what I'm saying? This nigga can't do nothing for my channel. Dark Cloud can't do nothing for my channel. Ravish don't have a channel, so that's automatic. He can't do nothing. Fucking Melon, automatic. Can't do nothing for me. But I still was fucking with these niggas. You see what I'm saying? Still was fucking with these niggas because I wasn't looking to get nothing from them. Yo, just come through on Sundays and we just had some fun and that's it. Nigga could have easily been like, nah, I'm good, and I could have just moved on. All right, no beef. Just like when I hit up somebody to come through as a guest. Yo, you trying to be a guest? They hit me up with whatever excuse or whatever. Yo, I'm doing something. I'm busy this week. Whatever. All right, no problems. I keep it moving. Because that's your right. I keep it moving. I don't ask no questions. Yo, why you don't want to come on? Yo, what's the problem? Yo, something up? Like, is there a problem or something? No, nigga tell me no, or they busy, or they got something to do. I'll be like, all right. I'm gone. I move on. No fucking big deal. These niggas is playing the game, and that's what it all comes down to. I don't play the game. I don't play the fucking game. I'm not befriending niggas just because I'm trying to see what you could do for me and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing all that. Niggas is dicky and because they want weapon wheel. They want weapon wheel acceptance. Just Drew and Melon. Definitely. Oh, we starting our own podcast. Oh, let me start showing love to fucking weapon wheel. Hopefully he'll show love back. Not even realizing that two of the members don't even fuck with Ravish. So I'm gonna see how that's gonna go. I guess Ravish gonna start dick eating. He said some shit today too, like yeah. When he was talking earlier, he said something about like, yo, Weapon Wheel wasn't wrong. I guess he meant by like when I got kicked off of Weapon Wheel, Ravish said Weapon Wheel wasn't wrong. That's the biggest dicky and shit I ever said. Because this nigga used to always go on Weapon Wheel. Unprovoked. The nigga came to me, yo, I don't like the way BG was lying on Wingy Podcast. I don't like the shit he said on Wingy Podcast. I don't fuck with that nigga. I hadn't even seen Wingy Podcast with BG at the time. I didn't get to it yet. He came to me telling me he ain't like the way BG was talking on there. And then started going in. He always went in on, he always was stroking my fucking dick. Pause. Ravish. Always was dick eating hard8. But now he's sitting here talking about some, oh, Weapon Wheel wasn't wrong. He's a clown. Or he was playing or some shit, right? It was a joke, right? The fuck out of here. These niggas is clowns, dog. All them times them niggas came at Weapon Wheel, I never told not one person to do that. When Candace did it, I didn't tell her to do that. When Ravish wanted to make a video about BG, and when when Drew was coming at Weapon Wheel, I did not tell him to do that. When Drew came to me and said, yo, I'm going to make a video about BG, I told Drew, don't do that. I got this. I don't need none of y'all to say anything. They did that on their own. Ravish, he attacked on his own. I never told him to attack BG, never told him to attack BG wife or any of that shit. I never told him to do none of that shit. Same thing when he came at Blackbine. Anything that these niggas did, I never told them to do that shit. Never. Never. They did that shit all on their own fucking merit. But I treat these niggas so bad. Tell me, how do I treat these niggas so bad, but yet they jumping out the window for me? And Drew was going to jump out the window literally, and I had to talk him out of that. Yeah, talk about that, Drew. We ain't forget about you being suicidal, and I called you like a real cool dude that I am and talked you off that ledge. Talk about that. But think about this, people. If I was treating these niggas so bad, why are they taking it upon themselves to go at a podcast they don't even have a problem with? Explain that. Explain that. Well, we know Drew did it at first, but then when BG checked the shit out of him, he ain't do it no more. You know what I mean? And Melon never stopped being a supporter and all that shit. But for Ravish and all them, you know what I mean? If I was treating these niggas so bad, why did they take it upon themselves to attack people I got a problem with? Ask yourself that, people. Oh yeah, we dropping bombs today. I don't know why these niggas think I'm that dude. We dropping bombs today. What they told y'all today is I'm treating these niggas so fucking bad. But yet these niggas going to bat. They going to battle for Hard 8. Unprovoked. And I ain't tell them to do it. And I didn't tell them to do it. They did it on their own. But I'm treating them so bad. I'm such a fucked up person. I'm such a bad person to these niggas. But yet they going to war for me. But I'm treating these niggas so bad. Wow. Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I'm so bad. Then they tell y'all that? Hard 8's the bad guy. Hard 8. Oh, we couldn't talk to Hard 8. Oh, we could never talk to Hard 8. He isolated himself. Oh, Daddy wouldn't spend time with me. I wanted Daddy to come play some games with me. He wouldn't play no games with me. I'm such this bad person, but yet these niggas riding for Hard 8. Damn, ain't that crazy? No fuck am I a brainiac or somebody? I got mind control over these niggas? What's going on? I gotta have a lot of control to have mind control over Melon big ass head. What the fuck is going on? I got mind control over these niggas? Battered wife syndrome? What is it? Explain, people. They telling you I'm such a bad person. Why they riding for me then? Why they was riding for me? If I'm such a bad person, make it make sense, people. Who the fuck gonna ride for nigga that treat them so bad that ain't paying them and they don't have no incentives, right? Ain't that's what Psycho was breaking down for him? Make this shit make sense, people. I'm so bad, but niggas showed up every fucking week. Who the fuck would do that? Remember when I was on Weapon Wheel? When I was like done fucking with them niggas, what I say? I'm showing up for my check. That was my reason to show up. What I also say? I said if the Weapon Wheel Patreon went down tomorrow, I would quit. Remember that? Because I wasn't fucking with them niggas no more. And the only reason why I showed up was for that money. And I said that on numerous occasions. Now tell me why these niggas that's working for free, they ain't getting no incentives, and I'm such a bad fucking person, why they still showing up? Why they riding for me? Why they doing all these things for me since I'm such a bad person? Come on, man. Stop it. Stop it. I'm chilling in my crib with my feet up. I get on Twitter. You know what I mean? Drew ready to jump off a building. You know they in New York. They got high rises and shit. This nigga ready to jump off a building. I'm chilling. I see on Twitter, whoa, what's going on? This nigga about to kill himself? Oh no, hold up. I gotta call my man. Let me call this nigga. Hey Drew, what's up? I leave the house and everything, go for a walk while I'm talking to Drew. Cause I was really concerned. I'm like, yo, what's going on? He telling me, damn, hey, you the only one that really called me. Yeah, I don't need no pat on the back. That's all good. I don't need none of that. But yeah, I'm talking, what's up, man? Everything good? I had to talk the nigga off the ledge. But he want to sit here today and tell y'all I was hating on him and I'm negative and I'm this and I'm that. All because I had a different opinion on certain shit? Wow. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Make it make sense. But I'm this fucking badass person, though. I'm treating these niggas so wrong. And like I said, all of this is because daddy ain't want to spend time with them. Oh, you don't want to come to our gaming night. Oh, you don't want to come to our movie night. And this, that, and the third. Oh, you don't want to show up. No, I'm chilling. I told y'all niggas, I don't want to get involved with none of that. That's y'all Patreon. I don't understand how that became a problem. That's y'all shit. I'm going to fall back. Y'all do y'all thing. How did that shit turn to an issue? Damn. Am I hitting y'all up like, yo, I'm about to live stream. Can y'all come through? When I did my Fall Guys live stream, I ain't see none of them in the comment section. Did I hit them niggas up? Yo, or did I even tell anybody? Yo, man, them niggas ain't come support my stream. When I did my fucking Rogue Company stream, I didn't see none of them niggas in the comment section. Was I sitting there bitching? Did I go to them bitching? Or did I go behind they back bitching? Yo, these niggas ain't come to my live stream. No, I'm not. Because I'm not checking for them. It ain't Sunday. Monday through Saturday, I'm doing my own thing. Y'all doing your own thing. I've been live streaming the last couple weeks. None of them niggas was there. Did you hear me crying because they didn't show up? No. Absolutely not. That's not even a thought. Damn, these niggas ain't on my live stream, man. What's up? Only thing I ask is like, because AGS is the only thing that matters to me when it came to all of us. Yo, we come together on Sundays. That's all that matters. Sunday, AGS. That's it. That's all that matters. That's the only time I expect to see y'all niggas. Any other day of the week, y'all are free to do what y'all fucking want. You are free to go to other podcasts. You are free to do what you want. All I ask is that y'all have the same energy. If y'all going to be promoting and sharing other podcasts, can you do the same thing for your own? That's it. And out of all that, we are now here. And motherfuckers want to try to make it seem like I'm the fucking problem. It's my fault. No, the fuck out of here, dog. That's straight bullshit. Straight bullshit. These niggas had a banner ready to go for their new podcast. They had a whole banner. Ain't no way they made that banner in 5 minutes, right? They had a whole banner. That tells you right there that they already was behind the scenes, putting together a plan on their fucking exit. This is why I told y'all that Ravish tried to start that shit with the volume being too low. This is why I told y'all that. Because they already had an exit plan that they was working on. Soon as my video went up, the new banner went up for their podcast. You didn't make that shit in 2 minutes. This was already being done behind the scenes, and I was completely oblivious to it. Completely. You know why? Because ain't nobody come to me. When I was talking to Ravish the other day, he didn't say, yo, honestly, dog, like, if shit don't change, we thinking about making our own podcast. We thinking about just doing our own thing. Ravish ain't say that to me at all. When I talked to Drew the other day, same thing. Yo, hard8, we thinking about doing our own thing. You know what I mean? Because we see that you really want to do your own thing, so we thinking about doing our own thing. Did they mention any of that shit? No. But today, all of a sudden, they got a whole new podcast ready to go in artwork, and I knew nothing about this. So that already tell you right there what was going on. That already tell you that niggas had ill will behind the fucking scenes. And they only decided to say something about it today is because I made that podcast earlier, or I made that video earlier saying that I was separating my ties and going my own way. And I kept it as clean as possible. I didn't disrespect Ravish in no way. No way. I even told y'all during the fucking stream. I was like, yo, I'm going to hit up Ravish and talk to Ravish and see what he want to do as far as moving forward with the AGS Live. Remember I said that? The video's still up. You can go watch it. Then next thing I know, I'm getting blindsided with all this anger from niggas. I'm like, oh, all right, cool. So it's all there, dog. It's all there. But yeah, I'm about to be done. I done said what I had to say. That whole AGS Underground was the start. Yeah, I mean, that's what it, I mean, that yeah, it is. It is what it is, dog. Everybody going their way. Everything going their way. Everything going on my way. That's it. Nobody, that, okay, yeah, that, like, what Psycho say, that tells you that they wasn't happy with the way things were going. Exactly. That do tell you that. But they never told me that. Like, are y'all not listening that I talked to Ravish the other day and asked him if anything was going on? Are y'all not listening that I asked these niggas live on air if anybody have any problems, and every time everybody say no, everything is all good? Are you not understanding this? I talked to Drew the other day. Nobody said anything about my behavior that they so-called had a problem with. Drew never said, when we and Drew was talking, he never was like, yo, man, I feel like you don't know how to talk to me. I feel like you always disrespecting me, 8. Or I feel like you trying to shit on my channel. Drew never said these things to me. We had a discussion about promoting and sharing the podcast. And I told him how it looked crazy that he's going hard for the Patreon because now he's getting paid, but he don't have nothing to share or promote when it comes to AGS itself. This is the only conversations we had. Tell them niggas, and if they say it happened in the DMs, tell them niggas to show you the DMs where they was like, hey, we feel like we don't like the way that you be talking to us, or we don't like the way you treating us. Tell them to show you that shit. I guarantee you they can't. Guarantee you they cannot show you no fucking DMs where we had this intervention. Guarantee you. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all niggas. It was a bunch of behind the back, backstabbing shit. That's what these YouTube niggas do, dog. These motherfuckers is going to do whatever they got to do in hopes that they fucking channel go somewhere. Whatever they got to do. hard8, you got to communicate. You got to communicate. I've been calling niggas. Facts. So what was the reason for ending the podcast? I done already said that a million times, Resurrection. I done already said what the reason was for ending the podcast. Too much bullshit as far as like everything accumulated over everything that went on since the start. You know what I'm saying? And I told you, I just had a conversation with both of these niggas a couple of days ago. Everything was supposed to be on point. Drew turned around and do the same exact thing we just had a conversation about. At that point, I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I'm moving on. And then I find out even more shit from fucking DC. You talking about why I ended the podcast? Nigga, that I should have been ended it. These niggas was holding all types of ill will behind my back. It's a good thing I ended that shit. I'm going into this motherfucker every Sunday laughing and joking with these niggas, but then all along, they feeling some type of way behind the scenes. The fuck? Nobody ain't hitting me up and saying nothing on everything. Drew never hit me up like, yo, hard8, man, I feel like, yo, you be trying to play me about my reaction channel. Yo, hard8, I feel like, you know, you too disrespectful and I can't never talk to you and shit like that. Drew ain't never say no shit like that. What did he say? Yo, we wanted to have this conversation. They said this out their own mouth. We wanted to have a conversation, but we felt like 8 was going to feel like we was attacking them. What? You don't know how I would have felt. Ain't nobody, again, so that tells you right there that these niggas never said nothing. They said on their own little get-together today, on their own get-together, they said they wanted to have the conversation, but they felt like they didn't want to do it because they felt like I was going to react in a way that I feel like they are attacking me. So that tells you right there I didn't know anything because they wanted to talk to me about it, but they didn't do it because they thought I was going to react a certain way. They assumed, right? What they say about assuming. You make an ass out of yourself by assuming. So they are telling you right there, yeah, we didn't bring this shit to 8 because we felt like he was going to feel like we was attacking him. So this shit was all going on behind my back. They said it out their own mouth. Drew said it out his own mouth. I wanted to say something to hard8, but I didn't want him to think that we was attacking him. So no, I didn't know about none of this shit. And when I asked these niggas about any fucking problems, they never stepped up and said they had a problem. Oh, man, this is what I'm trying to fucking tell y'all. Melon never said anything or anything. And with DC, and then they lying to y'all. Oh, DC told you that he would lead the podcast if Mocha was a member, but then you just disregarded what he said and made Mocha a member. No, that ain't true. I called DC and we had a conversation. I told DC, listen, it's bros before hoes. What you want me to do? DC said, nah, we cool, we good. Why do you think DC and Mocha was on there together? If DC was really serious about leaving the podcast if Mocha joined, then why was he there? Because I had a conversation with him and we squared everything away. We straightened everything out. I didn't disregard what he said. I picked up the phone and called him. Called him. At first we was texting in the group chat and then I said, I'm going to call him. I picked up my phone and called him. And if DC here, you know I did. No lies. DC, if you here, you know I said, what you want me to do is bros before hoes. You know that. I called them. Facts. Talking about I just disregarded with DC. I didn't give a fuck how DC feel. That's a lie. I called DC personally and straightened it all out. Why do you think DC appeared on the podcast right alongside with Mocha? because we squared that all away. We figured that all out and we got to the bottom of it, and that was that. Moving on. Fuck out of here. That's it. That's it. I'm done, man. I ain't got nothing else to say about this shit, man. I'm fucking done. I made all my fucking points. It is what it is. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all check out the new show. I don't think it's really like a podcast. It's more like a talk show or whatever. But check out the new show, AGS Live, every Sunday, 4 p.m. EST. Get your Discord together. Get your Skypes together. We're just going to have people calling in, giving their opinions on different topics and shit. Debates, disagreements, you know what I mean? People suggesting topics and things like that. And people just, you know, some people just want to be heard about certain things, man. We'll be talking about everything. You know what I mean? Mostly gaming, but we'll still be talking about the shit outside of gaming. Just not all the shit that people really don't want. Not all the filler. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all show up on motherfucking on AGS. I mean, yeah, AGS Live. You know what I'm saying? And right before before I leave, like I said, I called Ravish and Melon. None of them niggas picked up the phone. They didn't start pumping their chests out until they got around the rest of them niggas. None of them niggas picked up the phone earlier today. But yeah, motherfuckers talking about something. Oh, just pick up the phone. Oh, you can call us. I did that. Niggas didn't answer. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. That's what it is. Mocha made him look like a weirdo, so he didn't want. Nah, he said his wife was listening to some shit, and you know, shit went left, and he was having. It was a real problem and shit. So when he said it was a real problem, I had called him. Melon Matt just posted screenshots of Cash App to you. 8. What the fuck that mean? Yeah, that's how when I used to get these movies, that's how he used to send me the money. Now count them Cash Apps, right? I can show you how many movies I got, and you can see if all them Cash Apps add up. You can see if all them motherfucking Cash Apps add up. I didn't never say that he didn't send anything. I didn't never say that. Did I ever say that? I don't give a fuck if he posting Cash Apps. Count them Cash Apps and see if they add up to how many movies I got. Do that. I don't give a fuck about no Cash App and what he posting on no fucking Cash App. I never said he didn't send anything. I never said that. I clearly said if I bought a movie that was $30, I would tell him to send 10 or some shit like that. Depending on what I bought and how much it was, I would just be like, yo, just send this or just send that. You know what I'm saying? I never said he didn't send anything. No, that ain't what I said. I'm just saying, count them Cash Apps up, and I got over 100 movies. Count them motherfucking Cash Apps up and see if they add up. That's all. See if they add up. So I don't give a fuck what he posting. The fuck? That shit don't prove nothing that I said, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't disapprove nothing I said. Nothing. Fuck is he talking about? Anyway, 2K. What? He said they formed like, yeah. But I'm about to get out of here. I got to go. I've been here. How long? I've been here like 3 motherfucking hours with y'all niggas, man. I got to go. I got to fucking. How long I been here? Yup, like 3.5 hours. I'm out. That's it. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. But anyway, I got a lot of fucking movies, dog. A lot of fucking movies. And them joints is $30 a pop. I mean, I was getting special editions, fucking shit that was $35, $40, steel books and all that shit. Motherfucking collection joints. Shit that's $60. $50, fucking shit that came with like 8 movies, all that shit. Like that shit equal a lot of money. Shit equal way more than some fucking $2,000. I tell you that. A lot of shit. A lot of shit. That shit equal way more than some fucking $2,000. A whole lot of fucking movies. Day one. Not on sale and no shit like that. Day motherfucking one. Resurrection. I already explained that. Facts. But anyway, I gotta go. I was supposed to leave 2 hours ago. Y'all know how I be. Yo, I'm out and I still be the fuck here and shit. You know what I'm saying? See y'all on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, I see y'all on Sunday. But anyway, I'm out. Anything else I need to talk about before I get out of here? Yo, I never borrowed no fucking money from Drew. Y'all niggas believe anything, dog. Yo, y'all gotta stop this shit, yo. Y'all gotta stop this shit. Hold up, 8. What's what about? I told y'all. What the fuck? I told y'all. We was movie sharing, we was game sharing. I fucking told y'all. Like, what are y'all not understanding? You know what I'm saying? I used to get like, if anytime when we was game sharing on PlayStation, you know what I'm saying? My state did not have taxes. My state don't have taxes. So he used to get me to buy the game because there was no taxes. You know what I'm saying? So we used to do all of our transactions through Cash App. That's what we used to do our transaction through Cash App. So if I was going to buy a game, he would send, or we was going half on the game or some shit like that, he would send me the money. When it came to the movies, he would send me the money and I would make the purchases. He would always send me the money because sometimes I used to send him the money and he'd be like, yo, no, you could do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it was. That's just how we did it. Like anytime we bought a game or anytime we went half on a game, he would send me the money. Same thing with the movies. He would send me the money. That's what he used to do. So that's what we used the Cash App for. That was it. Like let's just be clear. Somebody said that he sent me $2,000. That wasn't him giving me no fucking $2,000, dog. This all went to things that we were doing together. Let's be fucking clear on this shit. Yeah, let's be motherfucking clear. This was all game and movie purchases. Let's be fucking clear. Because I didn't do taxes, I used to get the games. And then he used to send me the money for the movie shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to just go on, buy the shit, whatever like that, and that's it. Yo, hit him up. I send him a message. Yo, I got this, I got that, and I got that. And they'd be like, all right, cool. That was it. So let's be fucking clear. Nigga ain't just give me nothing. This all went to shit that we were doing collectively, together, as a partnership. You know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing new. Everybody already knew that we was game partners and all that shit. But I don't know if y'all knew, but we did the same thing for movies too. I guess y'all just hearing about that. I don't know if we ever really mentioned that public. I know y'all knew about the game sharing and all that shit, but we also did the movies too. You know what I'm saying? So every movie that would come out, like damn near every movie that would come out, we would get. Damn near every fucking movie. And there's a lot of times where I got movies and he ain't give me a motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? And again, I wasn't tripping. I wasn't on no sucker shit or nothing like that. It was just like, all right, cool. I ain't even tripping because there's times that he got something that I didn't know he was getting and I didn't give him nothing. You know what I'm saying? So most of the time I wasn't tripping on that. But whatever he putting up on fucking Twitter, as far as Cash App, that was all transactions for what we was doing between movies and games. Y'all gotta understand, me and Ravage been doing this for years. This is not a couple of months. People talking about this 2000. This ain't no fucking couple of months, nigga. This ain't fucking like this just happened this year. Nigga, this is over the course of like 3 or 4 years. This is over the course of 3 or 4 years and buying these movies and buying these games. So let's just be clear. Don't look at it like this shit just happened last month or some shit like $2,000 accumulated last month or just for this year alone. No, me and him been game sharing and doing the movie thing for years. I want to say since 2016 or 17. 16 or 17, we've been doing this and we would get everything. Everything that would come out, we would get movies, all that type of shit. Movies and games. So just be clear on that. Let's be fucking clear. You know what I mean? Don't even, you know what I mean? Let's be clear. All of that shit was business transactions. All that shit was business motherfucking transactions. I ain't got nothing. Like, listen, niggas talking a lot of shit, but they didn't pick up the phone, though. They ain't pick up the phone, though. Niggas talking all this shit, but when I called them, they ain't never pick up the motherfucking phone. Like, get the fuck out of here. And then listen, and then if he's showing the cash apps, what does that prove? You had a problem? What was the problem? There was a problem with that? There was a problem? Show anything that was a problem. Show some text messages or any problem you had with that. It was the same. We've been doing this shit for years now. We've been doing this shit since 2016, 17. Getting movies and games. Movies and games. Movies and fuck. Matter of fact, we just did it like, let me see. What I just get? I got the Transformers and he didn't want no parts of that. He was like, nah, I don't want Transformers. We just did it on the 5th. On the 5th, we just did it. He sent me $20. What did I get? I got Jaws. I got Jaws. I got like a special edition of Jaws, and it was something else. What other movie was it? It was another movie. Oh man, what movie was it? What was it? What we just watched? Shit. It was Jaws and something else that he sent me the money for just on August 5th. So again, August 5th was this month. August 5th was a couple of weeks ago. I was treating people so bad and they had all these problems. Why the fuck is we still doing what we do on August 5th? What has transpired between me and Melon since then? Not a motherfucking thing. Not a damn thing. So just be clear. All of that shit was movie and game transactions. That's what we was doing. Sometimes we would cop up a lot at a time, and sometimes we wouldn't. Or sometimes I'd just go do my thing, and then I'd tell them about it. But that when I got them 8 movies, that was the only time that really happened. Where I got all them fucking movies, and he ain't put in on none of them. You know what I'm saying? That was like the only time. But other than that, we never had no discretion or no problems. We just did what we did. Niggas got games, got movies, that was it. No back and forth, no arguing, no nothing. We've been doing this shit for years now. Like I said, he just sent me some money for a couple of movies just as early as August 5th. Fucking couple of weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, 3 weeks exactly. Wednesday, August 5th, he sent me motherfucking $20 for a couple of movies. That was just 3 weeks ago. So we've been doing this shit for years. So let's be motherfucking clear. Yeah, let's be clear. That's all that was about is movie shit. Let's be clear here. So that's all I got to say on the situation. But I'm about to be out. Never seen them in the chat ever. The Transformers was lit with Dolby Atmos. Yeah, I had just got the Transformers set. I got like all of the movies and shit, all of the Transformer movies and shit. And I asked him if he wanted to get down with it and shit. He was like, nah, he ain't like none of the Transformer movies. And then when I got it, I said, yo, I'm going to give these movies away. I'm like, you cool, right? I said, I'm going to give these movies away. I'm like, you cool, right? He was like, yeah, no, give them away. I don't give a fuck about them joints. I was like, all right, cool. That's what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? That's factual. And that's when I called him a couple of days ago. So yeah, all of those Cash App transactions is for movies and games. And that's accumulative over years, since 2016 or 17. So whatever this $2,000 shit, that is not at one time. That is not in the span of a couple of months. That is a couple of years. Like I said, between 2000 is either 16 or 17 when we first started doing this shit together. And we've been doing it all the way up until 3 weeks ago. We was doing this shit all the way up until 3 weeks ago. August 5th. 3 weeks ago. Just be clear. Just be clear. Anyway, I'm out. I'll holler at y'all on Sunday. Hope y'all enjoyed this. I said what I had to say, and that's a wrap. We're gonna leave it at that. I'm gone. It's your boy hard8. See y'all for the new show, AGS Live, coming up this Sunday. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it is what it is, man. Shit happened. If you're just showing up, you can go back to the beginning and catch everything. I put everything out there. It is what it is. I'm gone. It's your boy hard8. Deuces.